7:03 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Welcome everybody into the 7 o'clock hour on your Monday, April 24th. Yes, everyone, back to work, back to school. What are you doing? Hope you had a good weekend, but here is your Monday staring you right dead in the face. But hey, we're here too. Good morning, everybody. What do we got for you this morning? We still have a lot. We already got a finalist for our Pimp Your Patio contest, but guess what? We're going to do it again this hour. We're going to get a finalist in the 7 o'clock hour. So if you hear the cue to call, be caller number 10, and we will hook you up, and you'll be in the running as well. You'll have a chance to win that 8 o'clock hour. 4-day passes to Sonic Tempal Music Festival at Historic Crew Stadium in Columbus. 4-day passes, folks. You get to see every day of the show. Imagine Coachella, but only rock.
And in Ohio.
Other than that, same damn thing.
It's identical.
Been there. It is an absolute blast. And some of the biggest names of rock are going to be there. Obviously, Foo Fighters, Tool, Rob Zombie, Avenged Sevenfold, Kiss, Godsmack, Queens of the Stone Age, Chumbawamba, all going to be there. You could be there too. Just listen. We'll give that away in the 8 o'clock hour. Also in the 8 o'clock, it's going to be a busy show. Also in the 8 o'clock hour, Crack Take Trivia. 9 o'clock hour, we have a $25 gift card to the Old Carolina Barbeque. We have Misconnections from Craigslist. And starting today, I believe every Monday weekly, we're going to be joined by Mark Johnson.
Yep.
Chief Meteorologist of News Channel 5. Going to be joining us. We're going to catch up with him and give you a look at what the weather is going to be like in Canton for the Stark County, really, our listening area, the entire week. He's going to do it every Monday in the 9 o'clock hour. So you'll be able to watch that as well on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Of course, you know by now, every day from 7 to 10, you can watch the show on Q92's Facebook, Q92's YouTube, and Q92's Twitter. If you're not following us or haven't subscribed to our YouTube page yet, you should do so. So you always know when we go live, we plan on doing a lot more things this year on video, not just the morning show, but a lot of things, interviews, obviously with the Diva on Thursday.
Oh, yeah, Downtown with the Diva. So a lot of things we're looking to bring to you guys so you can watch them as well. So if you want to watch Mark Johnson this morning with us, that's in the 9 o'clock hour. So obviously a lot. Yeah.
A lot to get to. A lot to get to. A lot of giveaways, things like that. So we're going to try our best to stay on time and to give those things away. Probably won't because I'm terrible at keeping time.
and I'm terrible at reminding
I was going to
him.
say, I ask for help every day because I know it's a pitfall of mine.
He does.
And everyone goes, sure. Then they go, oh, we're late. Like, my fault.
We even have hand signals in case we're running late.
I'll be like, hey, guys, if it's late, please wave to me. And everyone's like, yeah, sure. And I'm the one watching. I should be, but we get talking.
And we just get lost because we're having fun.
And we get talked to about staying on time.
Yes, we do. Got there, bud.
Sugar-free fruit punch aftershock.
No. That's what's fueling your good morning and your good mood on a Monday.
I don't know. Nothing necessarily has me in a great mood.
Oh, you seem like you're in a good mood.
Well, I got some good sleep. Some good sleep.
Very nice.
Yeah, we seem to figure something out with this baby of ours.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it led to the best sleep we've had since we brought him home.
How was dinner last night, by the way?
Fantastic.
He slept?
Everyone's like, don't worry, now's not when he'll go crazy. It's when he's older.
Toddler.
Yeah.
They're throwing food off the table, and you got to clean up the floor before you leave.
Daddy Bigglesworth will not let
It'll happen. You'll
kid
just pick
will be
it up
taken
right
out
away.
of the restaurant. I will not let my kids sit and cry and ruin someone's meal.
No. I'm not talking about crying. I'm talking about throwing food on the floor. It just inevitably happens.
Yeah.
And then you have to get down on your hands and knees before you leave and pick up all the food your kids thrown on the floor.
And I will. Because that's the right thing to do.
It is the right thing to do.
It is the right
Clean up your mess.
We were like, man, is he going to throw a fit? Is he going to get hungry and start crying? But I'll be damned. He sat through the whole thing and just slept.
What a good boy.
Just slept. So
what was the key to your good night's sleep?
We have this swaddling thing. It's like a Velcro thing.
Yeah.
And you put him in it. And the kid's just like, good night, see you guys in the morning.
Yeah, it's like a sleep sack. It like holds him real tight.
We've swaddled him with like blankets. He gets out of them.
Yeah. This one he can't.
Then he starts whining. Oh, feed me. Oh.
So
I
that
depend on you
helps.
guys. You know what I mean? Oh, you're my parents. Feed me. Change me. But like in this thing, man, he just goes, he's like, night, night. He don't even, I don't mean like complaining. He's like, good night. It's like a little glowworm.
How long did he sleep for? Probably 3-4 hours.
Whoa.
2 weeks. I'm like, bro. God bless you. God bless you.
That's awesome.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Nothing to do about nothing. Not a topic. Just a quick. You got to be kidding me.
Mm-hmm.
We just did this off air, but I did it for a reason.
Okay.
I literally just found out this weekend that I've been singing Personal Jesus wrong my entire life. And I found out because of Def Leppard did a remake.
You didn't say anything to me when I corrected your lyrics this morning, and that's why.
There's a reason. This has nothing to do with anything. This is not a topic. This is not a call to act. I just was like, are you kidding me? For whatever reason, in my news feed, I saw Def Leppard. This isn't even new. I looked up this song. Oh, did they just release this? No, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Def Leppard redid Personal Jesus. Now,
No.
do I think they butchered it? No. Do I think they did it justice? No.
Right. It's just kind of like.
Should they have redone it? I probably know.
Yeah.
They didn't kill it. But on my grandmother's grave, my entire life, I thought it was Reach Out and Touch Me.
Nope.
And then I hear Def Leppard. And there's closed captioning on the video. And I swear to you, I stared at that like I looked at Medusa's eyes and turned to stone. I was like,
too.
I looked up the original. I was like, wait, maybe they took liberties. That those wacky Def Leppard boys, always changing a word. I'm like, my entire life I've been saying, "Reach out and touch me."
Yeah,
my entire life.
I really hope at some point you sang that a lot in front of somebody.
Entire life. I mean, until literally Saturday, I thought it was Reach Out and Touch Me. That is fantastic.
Oh,
come on, man.
Christian.
I just want you all to know that I'm an idiot. And,
I don't feel bad.
The fact that literally I've gone through this far in my journey on this life, and since the beginning of me knowing that song, I was not that I walk around singing Depeche Mode.
There's a dance that goes with it too.
Every wedding, you sure as hell see it. But that and the electric slide.
No,
where the cool amp dances with you.
You're not the only one. I butchered Bruno Mars. My husband and my kids died laughing at me when they realized what I was singing. And it was Julio, Get the Stretch. I thought he was saying get the stretcher. Like they needed to take him to the hospital,
Julio.
not transport him in luxury transportation, like a limousine.
Julio, get the stretcher. Yeah. He's dead. Yeah.
I don't live that one down.
Yep. Definitely thought it was Reach Out and Touch Me. I don't mean I learned it as a teenager. No,
Reach
in my 40s.
Touch me. That wouldn't have been a bad.
Wow.
But it's Jesus, so faith makes more sense.
No, it all comes together. I haven't screwed up one this much since, I don't know if anyone remembers Arrested Development. They had that song, Tennessee.
Oh, yeah. How do you forget that song?
They had another song called Mr. Wendell.
Yes.
I was going around singing Mr. Window.
Oh.
Until my friend Colleen corrected me. It was like, it's Mr. Wenzel.
Right.
It's like, are you being funny? I was like, no, I'm singing the song.
I would have been like, yeah.
Oh, God. Okay, so what are the words? Reach out and touch faith.
Yeah.
I thought I said that. I'm sorry if I didn't. Yes, it's reach out and touch faith is the first thing you hear on that song. It is not reach out and touch me. Here, I'll do it again. It still kind of sounds like reach out and touch me.
Well, with you planting the seed there, I've never thought it sounded like that. But now that you say that and I listen for it, kind of, I get why you thought that.
Yep.
It's just a really old song that it hasn't been corrected before now.
Someone text. I honestly thought it was also reach out and touch me, LOL. Yeah?
See, you weren't alone.
Yeah, me and you. We're on an island alone, my friend. But hello, nice to meet you. Another one. I always thought it was me, and with the hand over the head emoji. Okay. I thought it was touch me until just now when you pointed out I'm 41 years old.
Well, see?
I'm there with you, Christian. Oh, here comes the text. Join me, everybody. Join me. Yes, it's reach out and touch faith. I'm on that island too, Christian.
Oh, my gosh. That means so many text messages pouring in. You're not on an island alone at all.
No.
You've got friends
well,
here.
hey, I gave you. They say you learn something new every day. We learned that a lot of us thought it was reach out and touch me, and it was never.
No.
Thanks for making me feel like an idiot. I've been singing me since that song came out.
Yep.
I'm with you. You're breaking the news for me right now. I totally thought the same thing, and I'm older than you, Christian.
Oh, boy.
Don't worry, Christian. I thought it was reach out and touch me. Wait, what is it? I'm like blowing people's minds right now. It's
right?
Reach out and touch faith.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. I couldn't believe it. Mind blown, laughed at myself, just stared into space.
You know what? Maybe I would have been the same way as you, but my sister absolutely loved this song and just drilled it, ran it right into the ground.
I always thought it was reach out and touch faith. Oh, no, it is.
It is.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
I thought it was reach out and touch me. It is reach out. You're right. I've always been saying it that way too. Reach out and touch me. There we go. Well, everybody, there you go. You learned something new today, and that's what you learned. You're welcome. Forecast from Mark Johnson's on the way. Also coming up this hour, another finalist opportunity for Pimp Your Patio. It's all in the way next on Q92.
Q92. For your Monday, a little isolate.
Q92.
For your Monday, a little isolated rain, maybe a little wet snow mixing in. It's going to be chilly, a high near 49 degrees. Overnight clearing out, widespread frost, our low 32. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Hey, it's Nicolina, your midday diva, and you need to join us every Thursday at 11 a.m. for Downtown with the Diva.
And Start Flavor.
So we'll give you weekend plans.
And an amazing local giveaway just for you.
Make sure you join us every single Thursday at 11 a.m. on Q92.
$7:20 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Christian Lauren here with you. Thank you guys for having us on your radios. Streaming us online at Q92radio.com. And if you're watching along on the Q92 Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter page, thank you. Anyway, you take in the show. If you're listening, still to come this hour, a chance for you to pimp your patio. Giving away that beautiful 6-piece furniture set. We give it away Thursday. Got to become a finalist to win. And you have a chance to do just that this hour when you hear the cue to call. Be caller number 10. And you'll be all set. And maybe you'll get a call from us Thursday morning telling you, hey, come get your furniture. I would bring a truck. Just saying.
Yeah. Please do not bring a hatchback
No.
or a small sedan.
Bad day to show up with a Honda Accord.
Yeah.
Get a friend's truck or something. And congratulations to Brandon from Canton. He was our finalist in the 6 o'clock hour. So he is in the running. Also, 8 o'clock hour, a lot going on. Cracked Egg Trivia at the beginning of the 8 o'clock hour. We also got 4-day passes to Sonic Temple Art Music Festival Historic. Crew Stadium in Columbus, May 25th through the 28th. All 4 days there. Rob, Zombie, Foo Fighters, Tool, Avenged Sevenfold, Kiss, Godsmack, Queens of the Stone Age, Deftones, Oingo Boingo. They're all going to be there. You could be there too. And in the 9 o'clock hour,
Oingo Boingo and Chumbawamba, really.
both going to be there. Rumored.
Interesting.
Can't confirm, but can't deny either.
Wow.
9 o'clock hour, $25 gift card to Old Carolina Barbeque. Misconnections from Craigslist, and Mark Johnson going to start joining us live every Monday to give us kind of an outlook on the week ahead weather-wise, what we can expect, not just today, but all damn week.
Yeah, he's got a lot of other tips, too. I bet you maybe we can whittle some, fun facts out of him about gardening, all kinds of stuff, cooking. He's a man of many talents, so.
Also a jiu-jitsu master.
He is not.
I made that up.
Yes.
But it sounds good when you say it. So a lot to get to today. Unbelievable. Very busy Monday. Thank you guys for starting your day with us. Yeah, I had a low-key weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I had stories to tell you. I don't. When you have a newborn, you're not really doing much.
Well, I had something really, really, really cool happen over the weekend. So, we have a nonprofit. Most people know that. But we've offered our first round of scholarships this year. And we did have a kid from Jackson High School that got a scholarship. But we also had a kid reach out to us from Louisiana. And he actually got a scholarship as well. And he's coming to visit in July.
Is he?
Yeah, I'm so excited.
That's kind of cute.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
He was born with half of a heart, and now he's going on to get his degree in civil and environmental engineering, and
wow,
we're going to help him do that.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. It was so much fun to talk to him over the weekend and things like that, but they're coming for a visit in July, so I was pumped. That was my peak over the weekend.
Well, that was it. It was awesome.
Right.
It was awesome.
Other than that, we didn't do anything.
Oh, man. Are you worried that AI is going to take jobs?
A little bit. I think it's very scary in the aspect that it could completely replace copywriters, the need for copywriters. I think there's a lot of positions that AI could actually eliminate completely, in which case I think is very sad, because while AI is cool, I don't believe that it is a solid replacement for the human brain.
I find it very interesting. It is such a good thing, bad thing.
Yeah.
Because I believe Terminator is going to happen at some point. The robots and the AI will enslave us all. I believe I believe if we're not careful, AI could become very, very dangerous.
I agree with that statement.
I also think AI is awesome. It's a weird conundrum to be in.
Yeah.
But I woke up this morning when I was taking my morning poo, and I was on tech.co. I'm on there every morning. You guys know this.
Right after Glamour, right?
Right after Glamour, I go right to tech.co.
Yeah,
Great website. Go there. It had a list of the top 10 jobs that AI is most likely to replace humans. Most likely.
All right, lay it on me. I want to see if I know anybody that does these jobs.
There's 10 of them.
Okay.
So according to tech.co, if you're one of these, ruh-roh, Shaggy. Number 10, fact checkers and proofreaders. Might not need them. AI can tell you if someone's lying to you or if an article's fake.
But I have a question.
What's your question?
Doesn't AI pull from like the web? And everything is true on the web. So I guess we don't have to worry about fact checking.
Well, I think it'll be able to decipher when someone's
lying and when someone's not.
Yeah. It's AI.
All right. I don't know
that lot. It can scour all that information so much quicker than a human can to prove it.
Right.
So, number 9, traders. Traders on Wall Street. Oh, that's a high-paying job.
That is a high-paying job.
High stress, but high pay.
Yeah.
See Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah.
Now you're just going to have a robot. Buy, sell.
Trade.
Bankers and accountants.
Oh.
It could take over bankers and accountants. You a tax person? Oh, that's not good. That's my fiance does. Just taxes and she's a banker.
Ruh-roh,
Shaggy. Son of a bitch. Number 7, graphic designers. Are you a graphic designer? Uh-oh. AI might be coming for you.
Thank God that's like this much of what I do here.
Number 6, copywriters and content roles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anything content-wise. Authors, people who write magazine articles or ads, journalists in general, I think, are in a little bit of danger.
Number 5, paralegals. AI might be coming for you, paralegals.
Yeah.
Number 4, customer service reps. You call customer service, there won't be a person. It'll be all AI.
I feel like there's not a lot of people that I get anyhow on the other end of customer service.
That's fair. A lot of prompts anyway.
Yeah.
Press 4 to be on hold. Press 3 to be on hold longer.
Right.
Number 3, software engineers and coders.
Ooh.
Computer
Those
tech
are
guys.
high paying. Yeah.
Yes, they are. Number 2, data entry clerks.
I could see that. That even more so because that's basic entry level. You know what I mean? Like data entry.
And number 1, entry level admin roles. Those, according to tech.co, are 10 of the jobs that are most likely to be replaced by AI.
Okay, so they can endanger you on the job front, but I think they can also endanger you just every day. I think there's a lot of dangers that just come with AI in general, like lack of privacy. You know what I mean? Like you lose some of your privacy. What we do and what we'll say will become increasingly more like on the record. You see what I'm saying? Because they'll want to pull information from it to populate AI.
Do you think we'll see RoboCop in our lifetime?
No.
You don't think? See, we say these things.
I know that, but I just don't think that law enforcement would want to replace a human being who has compassion, empathy, that kind of stuff for a robot. Because I think that when you're dealing with certain situations, it depends on how you handle the situation emotionally to diffuse it.
RoboCop's not just a robot. Remember Johnny number 5, Short Circuit?
I do remember.
Number 5 is alive.
Yeah.
New Spotify AI DJ coming for your spot, Christian. Well, I'm not on Spotify. But those sites?
It could, but here's the cool thing.
AI could be a local DJ.
It could be a local DJ. But I just, for us, I don't think that will ever happen. I've got to say.
I never say never.
I understand that, but at the same time, we take a lot of pride in being the first FM station and the last family-owned FM station locally.
We do.
So I just don't think he'd sell out to AI like that.
A lot cheaper.
It is, but he likes us.
He does. But owners of businesses like money, too.
That's true.
Sometimes more than their employees.
Well,
can't say I blame them.
Yeah.
I can't. I'll never say never. I think we're a ways away from that, but I know I've already seen. AI can do a local radio show.
Oh, for sure.
No, it already can.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I agree with that. But let me ask you a question, though. The one thing that because we've talked about AI before. I told you my husband, turned me onto a site and showed me, how cool it can populate things. Great. If we don't have journalists, if we don't have writers, human beings to offer content and everything, won't it kind of hinder us as a society as we move forward because there's, no new information? Won't it slow us down?
You might get actual non-biased news.
Well, that is true.
That isn't slanted to make you feel one way or the other.
But how is it going to pull that news if it's replacing our journalists and our writers and things like that?
This is why I think the robots are coming for us.
Well, maybe.
Terminator's going to happen.
Maybe.
Either Terminator, Short Circuit, or RoboCop's going to happen. I don't know which one or the order, but I think we should not be shocked if we see RoboCop, Johnny Number 5, or Terminator in our lifetime. Let's take a look at sports.
Okay.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Cavs lost to the Knicks in Game 4 of their NBA playoff series yesterday, 102-93. The Knicks are now up 3-1. Game 5 will be Wednesday night at 7 p.m. on NBA TV. The Guardians beat the Marlins 7-4 yesterday. They're now 11-11 on the season. They'll begin a home series tonight with the Colorado Rockies. 6:10 is first pitch. Cal Quantrill will be on the mound for the Guardians. The Akron Rubber Ducks lost to Harrisburg yesterday 4-1. Ducks now 8-7 on the season. They're off today before starting a series on the road against Binghamton tomorrow night. NBA playoffs yesterday. Warriors beat the Kings. That series is tied at 2. Celtics beat the Hawks. The Celtics lead that series 3-1. And Minnesota beat Denver, but Minnesota still trails the Nuggets 1-3 in that series. NHL playoffs finally. Carolina beat the Islanders. They're up 3-1 in that series. Boston beat Florida. They're up 3-1 in their series. Dallas beat Minnesota. That series tied at 2. And Edmonton beat L.A. That series also tied at 2 games apiece. That's a look at sports right here on Q92. Because everybody thinks they're a genius because they put Italian dressing on meat and grilled it.
I made dinner.
Everyone does.
It's
Oh,
grilled chicken marinated in Italian.
Guess what I cooked it in? Italian.
That's
Shocking.
funny because it's true.
Everyone does that. They think they've recreated the wheel.
Yeah.
Problem is, you guys don't realize you put too much. It makes the steak or whatever bitter.
I don't know about that.
Lightly, you're supposed to lightly. Same thing with beer can chicken. Don't put the full beer can in there, all its beer.
Oh, yeah.
To where all you taste is beer.
No, that's really only for what? Like the steaming effect, to cook it from the inside out to make it super tender?
You gotta pour some of that beer out.
Oh, yeah. We only leave maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches in the can.
Yeah.
You drink it first, and then you use it.
That's how it, but not a sip. You should take a good
drink
chug.
Over half the can. Yeah.
Drink that Busch Light. Oh, this one's great. Oh, this one's great. You look familiar. Person writes back, no. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. It's okay. It must just be because you're attractive. LOL. I look familiar because I'm attractive? Question mark. I'm blaming it on that. I'm sorry I wasted your time.
Oh, he
Q92. Still to come this hour, Pimp Your Patio. We're going to get a finalist coming up. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 10. You'll be in the running. We call the finalist Thursday morning at 8. It's a beautiful 6-piece furniture set just in time for the summer season. Come on. Fantastic. We were talking about a list I saw of AI coming for people's jobs. Went over a list of 10 jobs that AI could easily be coming for.
Yeah.
Talked about RoboCop. We talked about Terminator. We talked about Johnny Number 5. He's alive. Great movie, by the way.
Yeah.
You saw Short Circuit, right?
I did, but I mean, it has been a very long
hot minute.
Time. Yeah.
Text, do you have the My AI on Snapchat? You can't delete him. Yes, I've seen him on there. He's appeared on Snapchat. Snap wants to now, get on the old AI craze. So, yes, I've seen him. I've asked him some funny questions. He has answered, has others. It's kind of funny. But, yeah, that's shown up now. Again, good and bad. I get a little nervous sometimes because, like I said, I'm afraid these robots are going to get too smart for their own good.
Well, I mean, listen. So you've got Elon Musk, right? He's a very smart businessman, knows quite a bit about the internet, about auto population, things like that with Amazon, right? He even said, we need to slow down because this is dangerous.
Yes, he did. Him and a bunch of other tech people.
To me, I feel like that's the equivalent of a doctor telling you need to slow. Like, he knows that is his realm, that is his world, and he's going, hey, pump the brakes. I think we should pump the brakes. I think we should be very careful. There's a lot that could go very, very wrong if it's not done properly.
I agree. But I also know us as humans.
And how would it not lead to potentially weakening our national security? I don't know. There's so much in that aspect that makes me very nervous.
I just saw it. I thought it was interesting.
No, it is. It's definitely interesting. I think it's something you could talk and argue for or against. Right now, I think I'm going to go with Elon and be like, I think we need to pump the brakes and really look into this more.
I agree.
Sometimes you got to walk before you run,
Oh, I know. Sometimes you got to run before you wheeze. I mean, it's all relative.
Right.
Oh, today's National Pigs in the Blanket Day.
That's fun.
Fun fact, I only eat the pig. I leave the blanket.
Why?
I don't like it. It's gross.
It's just like bread. It's like a...
No. I pull out the pig. You guys can have the blanket. Just give me the meat.
All right.
Just give me the meat. That's all I want. I was never a huge Pigs in the Blanket fan. When I heard that was for dinner, I was like, oh, God.
I know, but do you like the breakfast version with sausage and pancake wrapped around it?
That I would. Never had it, but yeah. Let me see here. We're going to find out Elon is an AI in my day. LOL, someone says. It's really sad to think about how AI will take jobs. I mean, think about software developers, graphic designers. It's literally ripping their creative talents from a person and that potential that person can bring to the world.
I agree with you. I think it's incredibly sad. I mean, people work forever and work so hard to become those things, and then to just lose them all to AI, that would suck.
Someone must just be joining us because I said this about 10, 15 minutes ago. My biggest irrational fear is Terminator becoming a reality. I said it. Let me see. Text mentioned about pigs in the blanket. Never thought that would get a text. I'm only a big fan, too. In fact, my mom will make it without the blanket just for me. That's right. I'm a mama's boy.
Isn't that just like a hot dog, though?
Someone else is... no, I don't think so. Pigs in the blanket, at least the way my mom made it, it had a good taste to it. Didn't anything like a hot dog. It was like I don't know, almost like stuffed cabbage almost.
Okay. So then...
That's how my mom made it anyway.
We always talked about pigs in a blanket being like the hot dog wrapped with...
No. At least the way my mom made it, it was like, I don't know what meat it was. It was meat.
I know what you're talking about.
It was wrapped in this green thing.
Cabbage?
Sure. I didn't eat it. I don't eat healthy foods, Lauren. Text message. What about robotic bus drivers, like transportation jobs? We're a ways away from that. These self-driving cars aren't exactly 100%. You know?
It's both, by the way. I just looked it up. Pigs in a blanket are a small hot dog or sausage wrapped in a pastry, served as an appetizer in the United States. It can be made a breakfast version with sausage and pancakes, blah, blah, blah. But then this golomki, stuffed cabbage, comes up as well under pigs in a blanket.
Yeah, I think that's the one my mom made.
Yeah, so I don't know
It was
what
wrapped in green. I would dig out the meat, toss the green to the side, and give it to my mom or dad.
Yeah.
And I would eat that, dip it in ketchup with mashed potatoes and corn and butter on my mashed potatoes. And I did find it tasty. But it was never my first, second, third, or fourth choice for dinner coming home from school.
Yeah. When I think pigs in a blanket, I think of my version. You think of yours. To each their own.
I screen recorded me and my AI convo and sent it to my buddy's group chat. And within a couple hours after I sent it, my AI joined the convo automatically because I mentioned it. It just started talking to them. Freaky, they said. Someone texted. We're having two conversations at once, people.
We are.
Wiener wings are hot dogs wrapped in croissants. They're called wiener wings?
I don't know, but if you Google pigs in a blanket, that's not what it says.
Hot dogs in bread is wiener wings.
Wiener wings?
What is happening?
That's awesome.
I think the ground beef and cabbage, pigs in the blanket, is an ethnic thing. Mostly the Slovakians.
Okay. So that's their version of pigs in a
Maybe.
blanket.
I don't know where my mom got it.
Well, it would
she's
make
Italian.
sense. It says that pigs in a blanket is any type of sausage or hot dog or anything like that wrapped well with a pastry. But in this case, they use cabbage instead.
What are you going to do?
I don't know.
Use cabbage. That's what you're going to do. Fantastic. So, all right. Let me see. If you have an accident with a bus driver driven by an AI driver, does he get out and kick your ass? If he's a robot, he might.
If he's RoboCop.
If he's RoboCop, yeah. Johnny number 5 could. Guys, you guys think it's all fun and games? It's all fun and games.
I don't know. We won't be alive to see that if that ever happens. I really, truly believe
Because they
that.
will have killed us.
Now, would they maybe
You try punching a robot and see what happens.
Yeah, it
Try
would be
that
good.
roundhouse kick, Chuck Norris. Tell me how it works on a damn robot.
I think they might use it for like riot. If there was, they might send them in ahead of regular police, like human police, like if there's a riot issue going on.
Text message. 2 very different topics on the show today. Yeah,
Very.
at the simultaneously. I apologize. That's not always good. Wiener Winks have cheese in them, and I missed the 10 jobs. Can you run through them again? Well,
It would be a lot.
that would
but
be a long list.
basically software programmers, graphic designers, that kind of stuff.
Yes. It's 7:42. It's Lotto. It's lottery. See what you did there? It's
Oh.
Q92. Text message. When your lady analyzes the whole damn movie. I love you, sweetie, but Rage Room. Yeah, some people, yeah. They're not fun to watch movies with. I get that.
I don't like the movie talker necessarily. Like, let's talk about it after the movie's over. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I've watched movies with people that'll talk during the movie, and I'm like, let's have we'll have a group discussion after the movie.
How about you shut up?
Right. How about we just watch the movie? I don't need
We'll talk
to
about
know
it
your
afterwards.
opinion. Right.
Well, until then, why don't we just shut up?
Yeah.
A
Great.
warm glass of shut the hell up. What movie?
Oh my gosh. Happy
What
Gilmore.
movie? There you go.
Sorry, it was right there. I just needed a second.
There you go. You got that one.
I did. Sometimes I'll surprise you.
No, but you can trouble me for a glass of shut the hell up.
A
You're-
warm glass of.
You're in my world now, Grams.
Yeah.
Now you
Franny.
will go to sleep, or I will put you to sleep.
Yeah. And that was what? Ben Stiller, wasn't
Oh,
it?
it
He was
sure
the
was.
orderly? Yeah.
It sure was. Family forgetting my 9-year-old son's birthday rage room. Oh, that is definitely right. How do you forget?
That is terrible. That's
Damn.
so terrible.
That is awful. That is awful.
I'm sorry.
May some of them poop their pants. It's fair punishment. Or get
suppose.
diarrhea on the beach in August.
You really have an affliction with diarrhea on the beach.
it's-
You've said this a lot.
Where do you go? Where do you go?
So,
Listen, guys don't look for no reason.
right. They
Guys
don't window shop the way
No,
that we ladies
shop
do.
very different. You know, the Not daughter found out the difference between shopping with me and her mother. And it was funny because I call my fiance a ghost. I don't think she's real when we go shopping because I swear to you, she'll be right behind me. And I turn around and I've been walking by myself for a good 20 steps.
You said that to me at
I'm
Celebrity
like, she
Cuisine.
disappears. And I look and I'm like, where? And I go down and there she is down an aisle picking something. I'm like, not even a, hey, honey, let's go down here. Just I'm walking. I turn around and I'm like, do I have an imaginary fiance? Like, did I make this up? And she just shops for hours. And the Not daughter went with me probably 2 weeks ago to get stuff at Meijer. And I had my list. And we were in and out of there in like 10 minutes. She's like, wow, this is real different than shopping with mom.
You know what? It must be
like,
a guy
I have
thing.
a list.
Yeah.
I get my list and I'm out. I'm not here to browse.
Yep.
We need ketchup. We need bread. We need this. And we're gone.
The kids know, like, if they go with Tony to Home Depot or something, they'll be home in less than 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
And if they go to Target with me, they know that there's probably going to be Starbucks involved and it's going to be a couple hours. And we may stop somewhere else on the way home.
That reminds me. That was always a post I always loved seeing on social media back in the day. Like, need some ink therapy.
Yeah.
Remember that? Remember when duck face was huge?
Oh, yeah. Like
years ago.
Like that?
It was everything.
Yeah.
It was the bee's knees.
Yeah.
It was the creme de la creme of selfies. If you were a hot girl.
Oh, you did the duck face.
You did duck face. And we all got sick of it at the same time.
Never did the duck face.
No.
No.
Never?
I don't do a lot of selfies.
My all-time, if Rage Room was around when this was happening, I would have did it every week.
Yeah, I hate getting my picture taken.
The girl, so do I. It reminds me what I look like.
Same.
And then,
I'm just saying, some people just don't like the way they look in photos. That's us.
I can be depressed the rest of the day if I see a picture of myself. I'm like, well, there you go.
Depends on how bad the picture is.
Forgot how awful I look. All right, Shrek, back to your room.
Stop it.
But if I was like in the Rage Room, the one that infuriated me most with girls, was the fake sleeping pic they would post.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I can see your hand. You're holding the phone.
We have a distant family member.
The fake sleeping selfie, really?
Oh, no. This girl's game's leveled up. This is a distant family member that constantly takes pictures like she's sleeping with her daughter. Like her daughter's younger, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she'll do those cutesy, like her makeup and hair's all done, and she's got her daughter laying on her chest like she's asleep. Somebody took that picture. If you're asleep, somebody took that picture. Who took it?
I like the ones where asleep, but you can see their hand holding the camera.
And it would be super weird if my husband did it, and he's like, I took some pictures of you and our daughter sleeping together. Can you send those to me? What?
I had no problem with all the pictures of your foods. I even enjoy a good thirst trap in my news feed. But duck face, you lost me, and the fake sleeping.
Yeah.
You really lost me.
Yeah.
You lost me forever with fake sleeping. Like, what is the point?
I don't know.
I'm asleep, but I'm not.
Q92.
For your Monday, a little isolated rain, maybe a little wet snow mixing in. It's going to be chilly, a high near 49 degrees. Overnight clearing out, widespread frost. Our low 32. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Congrats to our newest Q92 finalist.
Guess congratulations are in order.
Q92, hello, who is this?
Megan,
Hey, Megan, where are you calling from this morning?
Alliance.
All right, Megan from Alliance, congratulations. You're caller 10, so you're officially a finalist.
Oh, that's awesome.
Congratulations, Megan. Could you use some new patio furniture this summer?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll be giving you a call on Thursday morning to deliver some good news. But for right now, just tell everybody your favorite live and local radio station that made you a finalist.
Q92.
Congratulations. You are now in the running, young lady. Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
Well, no, I was just itching my face, but I do have something to say if you want me to say it. Guess what I found out today was courtesy of one of our Facebook Live viewers.
What?
It's National New Kids on the Block Day.
They have their own day?
They do, and it's today.
Huh.
That's kind of fun.
It is kind of fun. Maybe we'll play some new kids
I think we should.
in honor next hour. Maybe we'll throw that in for you guys.
Yeah. I have no idea why they have their own day, but okay.
Hey,
I'm game.
I had the most vivid dream.
Okay.
Oh my God, you just triggered my memory.
Oh, you're welcome.
I don't have time right now.
Oh.
Yeah, do I?
Come on.
I got like 3 minutes to
Talk
tell this
fast.
incredible story.
Oh, well.
Maybe not incredible to everybody else. I take that back. Possible incredible. No, I had a dream, and I poop you not. I had a dream that I talked NSYNC into a one-night only reunion. Like, I had a dream.
That was your dream.
Literally. Yes, last night I dreamt, and I'm not making this up. You said that, and it just triggered my memory. That's so crazy that happened. But I had a dream that I was in some group of hotels with NSYNC, and Justin, the other guys there, then Justin happened to be there, and I literally just got them all in a room.
You're like, listen, guys.
Well, I was mainly directing my comments at Justin, because I feel like the other four are like ready to go.
Well, yeah.
I was like, look.
They've had their bags packed for a while.
And it was like, it happened that night. I was like, let's just go out there and have fun. One night, no one has to commit to anything.
And they were like, all right.
No one has to like, and they did.
Wow.
And they did.
Look how much influence you have in your dreams.
I just sold it to Justin. Like, listen, not even worry about a tour. No press. Let's just go out here. I don't know if we were Coachella. I don't know where we were.
It doesn't matter.
Temple,
they did it.
Lilith Fair. I don't know where we were.
Right.
But I was like, let's just forget. There's nothing above tonight.
Right.
But let's just go out there and have a good time. There's no reason we can't have one show. And they were like, yeah. And that's how they talk. And then they went out there and they
Your
did
dream.
it. Yeah. Probably a terrible story, but I told it anyway. I got NSYNC back together in my dream.
I wish I had good dreams like that. I don't have very many dreams.
Wasn't listening to NSYNC yesterday. Wasn't talking about NSYNC yesterday. Didn't watch a show. Like, nothing would have put that in my head.
Isn't that weird sometimes, like why things come to you in dreams, though?
Sometimes I get it because you watch them. You're watching a show, listen to music.
I think you really care about this reunion more than you let on. That's probably why.
I think I've been very open about the reunion.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, you really are holding it in there. And
Yeah. In my dream, in a hotel room, I talked them into getting back together.
Good for you, man.
So, there you go.
It's impressive.
Someone says, did you mean old men on the block?
Oh, shots fired.
Oh, in their 50s. In their 50s, but still getting it done. Still touring. Still doing great things.
Old men on the block.
Oh, man. You ever been to a canceled concert?
No.
Me neither.
Thank God.
A lot of people went to one over the weekend. We'll talk about it coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. It's Niall Horan. Tevin. It's Q92. Got Christian and Lauren need a little advice.
All right.
And this might help Christian out someday, too.
Okay.
At what age do you think it's safe for your child to play sports? I would think that would depend on the sport a little bit.
I agree. I mean,
You're talking about like tackle football.
Yeah.
What my brother and his wife did is they got all three of their boys into flag football first.
Yeah.
They played flag football for years.
Yeah.
And then they transitioned in, I want to say like 7th and 8th grade, they went to tackle football.
Yeah.
Like, what was it like? Yeah, Ryan just finished his 8th grade. Noah's going to be in 7th next year. My nephew Michael is playing in 8th grade next year. So that's kind of how, and then my other nephew Michael just started football. First sport he ever played, tackle football. But he's in 7th grade.
Yeah.
That was kind of, if you're talking that kind of contact sport, that was kind of the plan that my brother and his wife did, and I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
Because you learn some of the fundamentals in flag.
Oh, I agree.
And in a less physical toll. And then you understand. So when you go to tackle football, you have
you learn the rules of the game, like really what the game's about. I think. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of organized sports. I think they're
great. I think they're great. And I'm sorry. I think they're great for socializing with and getting social skills. They're great for exercise.
Yeah.
Getting them off the video games and out of the house.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. I think whether your kid shows an interest in soccer, baseball, softball, I agree. Because my son, I promise you, if he we'll ask him. I'll never force my kid. I will never force my kid. I will be, you and I think agree on this. If you sign up for something,
you've got to finish it.
You're going to see it through.
100%.
If when the season's over, you decide that's not for you, fine.
Yeah.
But if we're playing a season of, let's say, soccer, you're playing soccer.
Well, to me, a commitment's a commitment. You teach them that early on. Like, if you're going to commit to doing this and you say you want to do this, you have to follow through. Yep. Because, I mean, that's life. You have to follow through.
This is a Tinder. Hey, question for you. Girl writes back, question mark. Can I read this? It's a song lyric.
Okay.
For a Kid Ink song.
Okay.
And it's he'd like to eat something like groceries. And that's all I'm going to say.
Ew.
Dummy. Yeah. That was his second message. After that, I have
he came in strong.
He came in hot. He came in real hot.
Ugh.
All right, here we go. This is an Instagram DM. All unanswered. Started in March, ended in October.
Okay.
Messages a couple throughout.
March to October, right? Okay.
All unanswered. Hi. Wish I were able to meet you. I lost your number and work a lot. Sorry. Just every time I see your pictures, I want to hang and meet you so bad. You're so cute and look cool to be around. Blah, blah, ha. K. Love your smile. Gotcha then.
Do ya? Because something else come after
reminder,
that?
Gentlemen, Christian Bigglesworth's rules for DMing. 2. You're allowed 2 unanswered. If you send 1, it's unanswered. I think it's fair to send 1 more.
And then you move on.
If you get to 2 and you realize there's no response, it's time to move on.
Yes.
She has read them. She has seen them. She has felt no reason to write back.
There's nothing there compelling her.
I feel like at 2 messages, I don't feel that looks pathetic.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so speaking of, my son's playing basketball right now. Can we talk about how the NBA
Morning. Good morning.
You're listening to Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
.803 right here on today's hit music. It's Q92. Christian and Lauren here with you on your radio, streaming online at Q92radio.com. And of course, you can watch along on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter page. If you're not following or subscribed, you should do that right now. You can watch along every day as we do the show. Thanks for having us on any way you are checking out the show. Thank you. Appreciate it. Coming up this hour, we got 4-day passes to Sonic Temple Music Festival at Cruise Stadium, May 25th through the 28th, where you can see artists like the Foo Fighters, Rob Zombie, Tool, Avenged Sevenfold, Kiss, Godsmack, Queens of the Stone Age, the Deftones. They're all going to be there, and you could be there too. Also, Cracked Egg Trivia coming up this hour. You get our question right, you get $25 gift card to the Cracked Egg Cafe. How great is that? I could go for some breakfast food right now.
Same.
Bacon, eggs, toast, and pancakes with a glass of orange juice.
Scrambled eggs with some fresh pico de gallo and some avocado.
Pico de gallo. Get over yourself.
Oh, I love pico.
Pico de gallo.
That's probably one of my favorite things ever.
I don't even know what that is.
It's so versatile. Christian, you know what pico is.
No, I don't.
It's chopped up. It's basically like a salsa, but it's like a fresh salsa. So it's garlic, onion, tomatoes, cilantro, some jalapeno, and you toss it with the olive oil and some salt and some cumin. So good.
Just awful.
No, you can eat it on chippies. You can have it on your eggies.
And it would be gross either way. You might as well pee on your plate.
Oh, stop.
That is awful. I could give you maybe for chips, but for breakfast?
Oh, gosh. It's so... Haven't you ever had salsa?
I don't like salsa.
Of course you don't.
Salsa's
I'm surprised,
trash.
though, a little bit, because it's kind of like, it's like a ketchup-y base.
No,
Kind
I
of.
only eat tortilla chips solo with nothing on them.
That's my daughter.
Just salt them, please.
And if she does, she like literally dips it in the salsa, so it's got like the slightest coating of salsa on it, but she doesn't actually like take salsa on her chip.
The slightest is too much. Just give me a handful of Tostitos.
Oh no, Mexicans it's my favorite.
I
Pico,
don't like those
guacamole.
scoops. The scoops don't taste as good as the normal Tostitos.
I would go with that, except for when you're eating pico, because then it's like a little bowl for your pico. Follow me with this. Do you like white cheese dip? Like Mexican cheese?
No, I don't like cheese.
Oh, that's right. Gosh, Christian.
I'm not going to eat anything with cheese.
I
Unless
guess
it's mac and cheese.
I never remember your cheese affliction because to me, it's like I've never met anybody who doesn't eat cheese. Unless they were like totally lactose intolerant, make them violently ill. That's all.
I only grilled cheese, has to be yellow cheese only.
Yes. You'll eat Kraft macaroni and cheese,
Kraft
right?
macaroni and cheese and Velveeta shells and cheese? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You put cheese on my pasta, I won't touch it. Put cheese on my burger, I won't eat it. I will not eat cheese by itself. I don't like cheese on anything except grilled cheese. The best grilled cheese, Panera Bread. It's fantabulous.
I like Panera's. I also like Rockneys. You would like Rockneys. It's on Texas toast. So it's thick, like the Panera one with lots of cheese inside.
Gotcha.
Rockneys has a mean grilled cheese.
Gotcha. I have a couple minutes. I know we got a lot to get to this hour, especially with giveaways.
Oh,
but
super busy. Yeah.
I have gone down the Morgan Wallen rabbit hole this morning. Now,
Yes.
I didn't even know this happened, so I'm not even going to pretend like I followed this over the weekend. I did not. But apparently my man was in Oxford, Mississippi.
Yeah. Ole Miss.
He was doing 2 shows and 2 nights, I believe.
Yes.
The second night, he canceled said show. Now, that's happened before. I asked Lauren, I've never been to a concert and end up being canceled. I'm lucky it's never happened to me. I don't know if you've ever went to a concert actually ended up being canceled. I don't know if it was due to weather or the artist couldn't perform. Every once in a while, it happens.
It does.
It absolutely happens. So it's not
And
like
most of the time, people are understanding about it.
Now, I'm on Twitter. Now, and I'll grant you, Twitter is a cesspool.
It is.
Of the worst humans in the world.
It is. It's true.
So let's take that into consideration. But it seems like what a lot of people are mad at Morgan Wallen about, because Twitter is upset, is not necessarily that he canceled the show.
It's when he canceled
it's
it.
the fact that when. Apparently, he canceled the show very close to the beginning of the show, like minutes, like the opening acts played.
Yes.
And the excuse was he lost his voice and could not perform. Fans are of the assumption that he probably knew that earlier.
Yeah.
He probably wasn't walking to the stage and all of a sudden, hey guys, it's going to be a great show. That probably didn't happen. Oh my God. That probably didn't happen. People don't think that happened. Okay? So people are thinking he knew this and allowed the opening acts to play.
Yep.
Allowed 80,000 people, yes, that's how many people were there, to go into the stadium, buy beer, buy his merch, get as much money. The optics is he allowed himself to make the
money.
most amount of money as he could before announcing that he wasn't going to perform, instead of doing that earlier in the day or even before the opening acts went on.
Correct.
The opening acts played.
Yeah.
Everyone was there. The opening acts were finished. You were just waiting for Morgan Wallen to come on stage.
Right.
There's a big old message came up on the Jumbotron there saying he lost his voice. Not there. There are rumors, unproven rumors. Let me say that clearly.
Yeah.
Unproven, unsubstantiated. But Twitter, they're like little private investigators, that he got poop faced the night before. Some people are saying he had to get his stomach pumped.
Oh.
It's Twitter. I don't know what's true.
Well,
it
let
could
me put
very
it this
well.
way.
None of that could be true.
None of it could be true.
None of that's been proven. The only thing that's true is that he did cancel the show minutes before it started. The opening acts did play, and it was not canceled till literally moments before he was supposed to go on stage, with the reason given he lost his voice. That's the only thing we know that's true. Everything else, we're kind of using the internet, and we all know how truthful the internet can be.
Well, this is one thing I also know about the internet, though. If it is true that he had too much the night before and was
but who really knows that?
Hospital, trust me. And nowadays, if somebody saw him go to the hospital, it's going to come out on social media. That's what I'm saying. If there's any validity to this at all and anybody knows about it, it will come out eventually.
Yeah, if he had, someone will open their mouth, even though they shouldn't because of HIPAA.
Right. It will happen. It will come out.
It would come out. Now, again, like the hospital stuff, the stomach pumping, none of that is proven true right now.
No.
None of that. But
he is known to party.
I'm going to be honest. If I went to see an artist, a huge artist that I know I had to spend top dollar for a ticket.
Yeah.
And the opening acts play. I bought beer. I bought food.
Never
I bought
again.
merch. And you waited till literally like 10 minutes where you were supposed to go on.
Yeah.
And then you say you're canceled.
Never again.
I'm probably going to be pissed.
It would have to be something like he was backstage and collapsed. Like, in order for me to be understanding about that situation, it would have to be something that they made a physical statement about. Like, look, tonight was beyond our control. We're going to refund everybody's ticket price. Morgan fell very ill right before the show. Yeah. He's seeking medical treatment. It would have to be but that was not the message they shared.
Or a family emergency.
Correct.
Something that no one could have seen coming, needed his direct, immediate attention. He had to get somewhere, had to be somewhere.
Well, because didn't somebody on Twitter have, like, a few hours before the show, he was doing sound check?
Somebody, yeah.
So
they did say this on the text line. They did say they were going to refund their tickets 100%. They did.
Well, that's good. Okay, I didn't see that.
They did.
That's good. That's the right thing to do.
But like I said, what people are mad about is how late
it was
canceled. That he allowed all the beer and merch sales to go down before then. The opening acts played.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think I'm going to be honest. I'm going to exclude all that he was drunk. I don't know that to be true. So I'm going to throw that all out there and just go what I know. And I'm going to say I'd be pissed.
I'd be mad. I'd be very upset.
You guys, would you be upset about that? Do you think fans in Oxford that are on Twitter are very unhappy? Think they have a right to be unhappy? Or do you think, hey, man, it's just an unfortunate thing that happened. Suck it up. I just feel like if his voice was gone, they could have canceled that hours ago.
I'm just saying, too, even from a station perspective, like, you know how many shows I've worked with in the past 7 years as far as, like, ticketing and all that kind of stuff goes.
Yeah.
We have always been made aware like pretty quickly if they think there's going to be an issue with the show being canceled or postponed or whatever.
I remember doing a show. I think I told this story before, real quick, because I know I'm up against it here, with Breaking Benjamin, where the lead singer got sick.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I knew that at 4 p.m. And we didn't know if he was going to go on. But I knew that at 4 p.m.
Yeah.
And the show started at like 7 or 8, and they weren't the opener. You know what I mean? And they were ready, and they were going. If they were going to cancel it, I knew they were going to cancel it then. Like, it was like in the next hour, we're going to know.
Yeah.
And he decided to tough it out, and he put on a hell of a show, actually. But you could tell he was sick.
Yeah.
But like they knew.
Yeah.
And they knew 4 or 5 hours before.
Yeah.
I don't know. Someone texted in. He actually lost money for not performing, and probably lost a lot of fans at his next concert for doing that. It had to be a real reason that he did not perform. It's just hard for me to buy the lost his voice at the very last minute.
Look, I hope he is okay. I hope there's nothing major or serious behind it. It doesn't seem that way right now. But again, this is all hearsay because it's all just rumors on social media.
Coming up, forecast from Mark Johnson. Then we're going to get into our cracked egg trivia question of the day. If you want to chime in about the Morgan Wallen concert at Oxford, 330-450-9292. You can call us up. Send in a text, 330-269-9292, or leave a comment on our live Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter feed, video feed of the show. It's today's hit music. It's Q92. There was a wedding
on a Thursday?
A Thursday wedding at Mill Creek Park, which is for your photos, absolutely gorgeous.
Well, I loved it. I was like, oh my gosh, like there was those beautiful like tulips and all that in the background.
There's a famous rose garden at Mill Creek Park. There's all kinds of great places. The wedding parties always are at Mill Creek Park. There's weddings at Mill Creek Park, but we got there and I'm like, Thursday at 5. And I mean, I'm not trying to like, no way do I mean this, but like you'd think like, okay, that's kind of like a wedding that's not well-to-do. I don't know how to explain it. You would think that'd be like a Dollar General wedding, not a, you know what I mean?
Why? A Thursday wedding?
Yeah. These people looked like they were loaded.
Well, you know, they're older individuals. Maybe did they look retirement age?
No.
Oh.
20s, maybe 30s?
Maybe.
Probably 30s.
Maybe because they are loaded. They were going to get on a jet last night and fly to some exotic location for a 2-week honeymoon. Maybe.
I'm just saying, like, when you have a wedding during the actual week, you would think tone down. You know what I mean?
Why?
Because it's a Thursday. Everyone's got to work the next day. Everyone probably had to work today. So you're not going to have a reception.
Maybe the reception's tonight.
Could be.
Maybe.
But I just mean, like, you know, you probably aren't going for the elaborate stuff because it's toned down. It's Thursday. You just want to get married. Listen, the fiance and I talk about not having a wedding at all and just getting married.
Yeah.
Because
I do think the Thursday night
we think about that.
Yeah, it's a little odd. Friday weddings even still catch me off guard. My nephew's getting married on a Friday, and I was like, I gotta bust out of work.
I'll bet you that wedding was cheaper.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
And they had a gorgeous day.
Yeah, they did. They got very lucky.
I just wonder if they had to wait for everybody to get off work.
Yeah, what time was it? What time were you?
We got to the park at 5.
Okay, people probably had to cut out a little
Beautiful.
early. How many people were in attendance?
It looked like just the wedding party, the parents, and the bride and groom. However, they were all done up to the 9. I mean, they were done up.
That was the vacation day probably for them.
So, I mean, that's how you do a private wedding and still look glamorous. I've told people, don't be shocked if I come into work one day with a wedding ring on and we got married like by a judge.
Yeah.
We just don't want anything. I shouldn't say we. I don't need anything big at all. I don't want all eyes on me. Never liked it. Never will.
I don't blame you. I was nervous as all get out to walk down the aisle.
Oh, man.
I couldn't look at people in the pews.
Yeah.
My legs were shaking. I was like super nervous. And it wasn't I just kept looking down the aisle. I was like, just got to get to him. Just got to get to him. Just got to get to him. And that was fine.
I don't know who got married yesterday at Mill Creek Park, but you guys looked beautiful. You looked elegant. I was just a little thrown off by the 5 p.m. Thursday.
Hey, to each their own.
I was like, man. And then I'm like, how much money did you save?
I know. Would you pay like $50 for this?
I'll bet all these Thursdays were open. I'm like, Thursday at 5, that had to be wide open for you guys. Did you get a
You're
deal?
looking at the fiance going, Thursdays aren't a bad idea.
I'm like, listen, I do the morning show. I'd be home.
Right? Oh,
I'd
for
be home
sure.
in time.
You'd have plenty of time to get ready,
I'm like,
get that tux on.
We're only 10 minutes away from the park. I mean,
Yeah.
do we got to think about this?
Yeah.
Q92.
For your Monday, a little isolated rain, maybe a little wet snow mixing in. It's going to be chilly, a high near 49 degrees. Overnight clearing out, widespread frost. Our low 32. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
The biggest songs from the biggest artists. Today's hit music, Q92. We are Q92.
8:22 right here on today's hit music. Q92, Christian and Lauren here with you on your Monday. Hope you're having a great start to your day. 330-450-9292. That's the phone number. You're going to need it because it's time, like it is every Monday in the 8 o'clock hour, for your cracked egg trivia question/riddle of the day. If you get it right, the first person to call us up at 330-450-9292, you'll win a $25 gift card to the Cracked Egg Cafe. Get yourself some breakfast on us. Lauren, what do we have for him today?
All right, so listen, on June 1st, 2014, in the Guinness Book of World Records, it is recorded that the largest breakfast attended by people happened, okay? It happened in Turkey. How many people were at that breakfast table?
How many people were at that breakfast?
Yeah.
The
Because that's
largest breakfast of all time?
Yes. How many people participated in the largest breakfast that holds the world record, happened in Turkey on June 1st, 2014?
330-450-9292. First person to call us up and get it right, get yourself a $25 gift card to the Cracked Egg Cafe. Let's go. Good luck. It's Missy Elliott and Gossip Folk on Q92. Here we go. This looks like Facebook. Let me see. Can I pay you? That's the first message. LOL for what? How much? What do you offer?
Oh!
Do you sell pics? You're beautiful, by the way. We'll just slide that in. What kind? What can you pay? Boob pic, $15?
For real.
No, it gets better. GTFOH, if you know what that stands for, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely not. His response, 20? He went up $5.
$5.
Absolutely not.
And she's going to be like, oh, 20. All right, I'll do it at 20.
$15 for boob pics? No. Oh, I'm sorry. I insulted you. 20, of course.
Now, if you're smooth enough, you have them Venmo you, and then you just don't send the picture. And that's their penance for being so stupid.
Oh, man.
Dummy! Yeah!
Are you looking to make some easy money? How? Do you like motorcycles? I do not. If you go on a motorcycle run with me tomorrow, I will give you $100. Why? I don't want to ride by myself. Sorry, but no thank you. Here's the best part.
Okay.
This run is for two little kids that were born handicapped. I'll bet you feel sorry now.
Dummy! Yeah!
Major dummy. That deserves it. Hit the button again.
Dummy! Yeah!
Joke's on you.
Seriously? Okay, so it was probably like a poker run. But see, he didn't, if he...
Well,
shouldn't the conversation have been like, hey, I have a poker run tomorrow. It's benefiting 2 disabled children. I don't want to do it alone. Would you come? That conversation may have ended differently.
I just don't think you ask a girl you've never hung out with if she would like to go on a motorcycle ride with you.
And not even tell her that, like, it's a charitable, like...
Well, joke's on you. It was for charity.
If that's even true. I mean,
that is funny. He was going to pay her $100. 100 smackaroos.
Why don't you give that $100 to that charity that you're riding for and just don't go? Just donate.
Boom. Bangarang. Lauren.
Thank you.
Love it.
Thank you.
Love that. Hello, who is this?
Hi, this is Kara.
Where are you calling from, Kara?
Canton.
Canton, what's the answer to the cracked egg trivia question this morning?
51,793.
You got it.
The hell did they have?
That's a huge breakfast.
What was served?
You know what? It didn't say.
Oh, gosh.
That's crazy. That's a lot of people having breakfast, though.
Yeah, it is a
It
lot.
sure is.
It's a lot of eggs.
Those cooks had to be dog-ass tired after that.
Yeah, think about, my gosh, the amount of eggs. Anyhow, yes, that was the world's largest attended breakfast, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. So you just scored yourself a $25 gift card to the Cracked Egg Cafe, where you can start your day the right day, and you can grab some breakfast or some lunch. You can check out their specials over on their Facebook page. But just tell everybody who hooked you up and made you a winner.
Q92.
There you go. That is our winner. Another $25 gift card from the Cracked Egg Cafe. Given away on a Monday because, Mondays can suck.
Yeah, they can.
They suck a little less if you win some free breakfast.
That's true.
So there you go. Congratulations once again to Tara from Massillon for getting the Cracked Egg trivia question right this morning. I don't know. Did you find out what they served?
Yeah, it's nothing you would eat.
That'd be something you could make in bulk very easily, right?
No, I mean, they kind of relied on their street vendors. Remember, this is Turkey. It's famed for its breakfast. They did 30 different dishes. My goodness. Clotted buffalo cream.
Jesus
you want some
Christ.
of that?
That's not breakfast.
A thick roux of butter and flour mixed with crispy scrambled eggs. Kavut, which is a sweet porridge like paste made of ground wheat toasted in butter and sugar.
Porridge.
A crumbly, I can't even pronounce this one, but it's a crumbly and potent white cheese, often blended with local wild leeks, which is like an onion.
Okay.
Mountain thyme, fennel, mint, and most notably a garlicky herb called sirmo. So yeah, it just some very ethnic. Their traditional breakfast, though.
For them, that'd be very good.
Yeah, it'd be like bacon and eggs and pancakes and sausage for us.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Man, would that sound great. An egg McMuffin sounds great right now. A hash brown.
Yeah.
Bacon.
Their orange juice is really good.
French toast. A waffle.
By the way, I was talking to my sister-in-law yesterday. I said, Christian told me I need to get the McDonald's app. She's like, you do? You don't know about the savings in there? I'm like,
dude.
I felt like an idiot.
Now, am I going to tell you should have McDonald's every day? No, I'm not going to do it, although it's tasty. But I will tell you, if you don't have that app, you are missing out.
Yeah.
I mean, you buy like one or two things, you get something free.
That's what she said. She's like, right now in here, I have a free any size fry.
Yeah.
Almost always they do a free drink.
They always have deals. They always say, like, hey, you can get a 6-piece for $2.
Yeah. She's like, I have a coupon right now for buy one sandwich, get one for $1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you have the app?
No, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it.
I'm telling you. I mean, you always have enough points for McChicken, too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying. That thing, I have a lot of those apps. I have Panera, because the fiance loves Panera. I have Chipotle. I have a lot of those apps, like where you get points. Subway. I have Subway.
Yeah.
It takes a while to accumulate points to get something on some of those.
Yeah.
McDonald's, you buy a soda, they're like, here's a free hamburger.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Does not take a lot of point accumulation to enjoy some very cheap, if not free McDonald's.
That's true.
So I'm just saying, if you guys aren't using that app yet, tap that app. You'll be glad you did. It's 8:30 Q92.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Cavs lost to the Knicks in Game 4 of their NBA playoff series yesterday, 102-93. The Knicks are now up 3-1. Game 5 will be Wednesday night at 7 p.m. on NBA TV. The Guardians beat the Marlins 7-4 yesterday. They're now 11-11 on the season. They'll begin a home series tonight with the Colorado Rockies. 6:10 is first pitch. Cal Quantrill will be on the mound for the Guardians. The Akron Rubber Ducks lost to Harrisburg yesterday, 4-1. Ducks now 8-7 on the season. They're off today before starting a series on the road against Binghamton tomorrow night. NBA playoffs yesterday. Warriors beat the Kings. That series is tied at 2. Celtics beat the Hawks. The Celtics lead that series 3-1. And Minnesota beat Denver, but Minnesota still trails the Nuggets 1-3 in that series. NHL playoffs finally. Carolina beat the Islanders. They're up 3-1 in that series. Boston beat Florida. They're up 3-1 in their series. Dallas beat Minnesota. That series tied at 2. And Edmonton beat L.A. That series also tied at 2 games apiece. That's a look at sports right here on Q92. $8:35 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Christian Lauren here with you on your Monday morning. Thanks for having us on your radio, streaming us online at Q92radio.com. And thank you for watching right now on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. If you're not following those pages and subscribing to our YouTube page, you should do so right now so you know when this station goes live. We're doing it a lot more. Thank you guys for having us on. Anyway, you're listening. Coming up the 9 o'clock hour, Misconnections from Craigslist. A $25 gift card to Old Carolina Barbeque and Misconnections from Craig. No, I said that already.
Yeah, Mark Johnson.
Mark Johnson as well is going to be joining us now every Monday in the 9 o'clock hour.
Love it.
We're going to chat with him for a bit, catch up with him and his gardening tips maybe, and we'll get you a look at the week ahead as far as weather. As it's that time of year now, we're starting to plan, you know.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? You're going to love him because Mark Johnson is so funny.
Okay. We're going to play a game we haven't played here in a while. We have 4-day passes to Sonic Temple Music Festival at Crew Stadium in Columbus. It's May 25th through the 28th. These are 4-day passes, good for all 4 days.
Yes.
Okay? I'm talking Foo Fighters, Tool, Rob Zombie, Avenged Sevenfold, Kiss, Godsmack, Queens of the Stone Age, The Deftones, and about 70 other bands. It's all powered by V-Rock Shop in North Canton because the lineup rocks. Get it? See what we did there? That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to play the game called Plead Your Case. We're going to get 2, maybe 3, depending on if we have time.
Yes.
At least 2 of you. You're going to call up and plead your case. But here's my caveat whenever we play this game.
Yes.
No sob stories. We do not accept sob stories.
Everybody's got something.
Everybody's had a tragedy in their life. Everybody's gone through it. I've gone through it. Lauren's gone through it. Jake over here has gone through it. Thomas, he's gone through it. Don't even know him.
I was going to say,
and here's the thing.
Thomas.
Here's the thing. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry for any tragedies that have happened to you in your life. But do not call this station and say, my family was eaten by wolves. It's not going to work.
No.
No sob stories.
Side note,
Because
I pointed
you know why?
when you pointed. I looked when you pointed at Thomas.
Yeah, well, he was back there somewhere. But because you know why? I'm sorry, but sob stories are easy.
They're
easy. I'm not saying they're not sad, but they're easy.
Of course they're sad.
I can call up and be like, my dad passed away.
Right.
I miss my dad. Give me the tickets.
Right.
No sob stories. Okay? Yeah. You got to call up and plead your case without the use of a sob story.
Yeah.
Okay?
Tell us about how hard you work. Tell us about who you take with you.
I don't care what you do as long as it's not a sob story.
Right.
If it is a sob story, I'm going to have to, unfortunately, add to your sorrow and tell you that you cannot win.
That's true. We don't want to pile on. Right.
It's Monday. Let's not make it worse. So who can plead their case? We're gonna play the people pleading their case. 2 or 3 of you. 3 if we have time. Might just get 2.
Yeah.
We'll play them coming up right after Ray Escapism, and then we're gonna let the listeners on the text line, on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube. They're gonna vote contestant 1 or contestant 2.
That's right.
And they're gonna tell us who wins.
Yes.
So plead your case. We're playing it here right after Ray Escapism. It's Q92. Good luck, everybody. No sob stories.
Hey, it's Nicolina, your midday diva, and you need to join us every Thursday at 11 a.m. for Downtown with the Diva.
And Start Flavor.
So we'll give you weekend plans.
And an amazing local giveaway just for you.
Make sure you join us every single Thursday at 11 a.m. on Q92.
My ex stole his mom's car at 13 to go get snacks. He hates the neighborhood, so he ran over trash cans. So she turned him in. He spent 30 days in juvenile detention.
Wow.
Wow.
At 13.
Yeah. I'm going to get snacks. And I
It's still
can't
a
stand.
thing.
I'm going to run over everyone's trash can.
It's still a thing. When I got my car serviced a couple weeks ago, the lady that was there was telling me that her 13-year-old daughter, or I'm sorry, she was 15, took their 13-year-old daughter, stole the family car, went and joyrode in the school's parking lot, and ended up taking it off, like going down like over a hill, and did like $5,000 worth of damage to the car.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Wrapped around a telephone pole. I was 17. I also backed over a friend's foot as a teenager.
Ooh.
I went to Buckeye Career Center. Everyone knows leaving there was a crap show. I ended up rear-ending a college professor a week after getting my damn license because I was trying to get my cassette player to play.
Your cassette player.
Couldn't get your Mr. Big to be with you.
Next to be with you. Hold on, little girl. You got to get going.
Shooting bottle rockets and throwing eggs out the window at people when I was a teenager.
Oh, wow.
I get you in trouble. We used to do the shoot bottle rockets at each other.
Why? I don't understand. Do you know how dangerous that is?
Somewhat. It was funny. Hey, lived to tell the tale.
You did, thank God. Some people don't care. This whole first look thing is like a thing. You know about the first look?
No, I don't.
Or like, well, okay, so they'll have the groom, they'll have their videographer come. Their groom will stand there. The bride will sneak in behind him.
Oh, yeah, then they make a
then he
video.
turns around. They make a video. They get
cries.
the first reaction. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so beautiful.
Oh, can't leave her in a white dress. I had no idea. No, I get it. I actually saw a girl there getting pictures taken. She looked like she was in, I don't know if it was a wedding dress.
Okay.
It was white and it had like flowers on it, not like part of the pattern.
Okay.
And it was a flowing, gorgeous. Looked beautiful.
Maybe people out.
I'm like, are people starting to get like wedding dresses and aren't so just plain white? Or was that maybe just a very formal dress?
I think so. Well, you don't have to go with white.
It was white, but
you could do ivory. People have had like
flowers everywhere, and I thought she looked stunning. the block on New Kids on the Block Day. That is hanging tough right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. All right, we got these 4-day passes to Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival at Crew Stadium. We were playing Plead Your Case. We got 2 listeners are going to plead their case to you right now. We're going to let you hear them. We want you to vote 1 or 2. All right, so you're going to hear both of these. They're going to plead their case. Then you're going to text in either on our text line, 330-269-9292, or you're going to send us on Twitter, on YouTube, or if you're watching on Facebook, you're going to type in 1 or 2. And you guys are going to decide who gets to go, who gets these 4-day passes, and who gets to go see Rob Zombie, Foo Fighters, Tool, Avenged Sevenfold, Kiss, Godsmack, Queens of the Stone Age, Deftones, and so much more. So, without further ado, here is contestant number 1 pleading their case. Q92, hello, who is this?
Hey, this is Jeff.
Hey, Jeff, where are we calling from this morning?
Calling from Canal Fulton.
All right, Jeff from Canal Fulton, go ahead, plead your case on why you should win these 4-day passes to Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival.
Well, I live and breathe music. In fact, if you come by my house, I have guitars on my lamppost. I have a drum set in my front yard that I use for a flower planter.
Oh, my God.
An American flag made out of guitar necks and guitar picks.
That's awesome.
I have music notes across my garage. I have all my old posters from the 70s and 80s in my garage. I have music note skulls on my shed.
All right, so your love of music is why you think you should win this.
Absolutely. And this was my very first concert, 78.
All right, so there you go. This guy, my man here is just a huge rock fan.
Yeah.
And he's got the house and the paraphernalia and the memorabilia to prove it.
Yeah, and he said that Kiss concert in 78 is what sparked his obsession with music and concerts.
So that is contestant number 1, telling you he's a huge rock fan.
Jeff from Canal Fulton.
Now let's go to contestant number 2. Q92, hello, who is this?
Hi, it's Christina.
Christina, where are you calling from this morning?
From Canton.
All right, from Canton. All right, this is your opportunity. Plead your case why you should win the tickets to go to the Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival with the 4-day pass.
Okay, I do not have a sob story, so I was very happy when you said that. So me and my fiance, we just bought a house last year, and we literally did not do anything fun for the last year. We just did everything about the house. I swear. And literally last week, he sent me a message saying, hey, there's this Tool concert that I really, really want to go to. And I said no to him because we don't have the money for it because of the house.
All right. So you guys have been working hard and you think you guys deserve this just to kind of blow a little steam off.
Yes.
There you go. That's contestant number 2. They bought a house, put all their money working in the house. They haven't done anything fun.
No, they've been working super hard. So I think these are 2 great finalists.
We have someone who just loves and breathes rock and someone who would love to help not help their husband out, but hook up their husband, and they just need a night out because they've been working and sticking in that house for a year.
Yeah.
I get that. I've been there. So that's your contestants, 1 and 2. Which one do you think did the best job pleading their case and deserves the tickets? Very simple. Voting right now starts. Q92's text line, 330-269-9292. On Twitter, on YouTube, and on Facebook. If you're watching, vote 1 or 2, and we'll call the winner. You can vote for about the next 5 minutes. We'll have it open for us. So go ahead, fair. Vote right now. We'll tabulate them, and we'll talk to the winner here on Q92.
From
I'm a bigger Food Network fan than I used to ever before with the fiance. I'm a big fan of I don't know what the name of the show is.
Chopped?
No, it's the Tournament of Champions.
Oh, yeah.
Big fan of the Tournament of Champions. It's funny because I don't know anybody yet. And the fiance's like, oh, she's good, or oh, that's him. He did this. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Well, she's about to know every single detail since she's home, with the baby.
Already,
so.
and I'm just learning, but I enjoy it. And it's just funny because every time I watch, I'm like, I wouldn't eat that. I wouldn't eat that. I wouldn't eat that. But I do love the randomizer.
Oh, is that where they pick an ingredient?
He spins everything, and you find out what you got to make, how you got to make it, and how much time.
Okay.
Big fan of the randomizer. Big fan of that. So I've been watching that.
Have you ever tried to replicate one of those recipes, though? Like, has she?
Well, no, because I'm too picky of an eater.
Well,
I would never
there's
want
not
to.
a single thing they've made that you
No,
would
because
try.
they put cheese on everything, or it's like lamb, or a meat that I would never eat. Hamburger, steak, pork chop is where ribs. Pig cow.
Those are your four main
cow
food
chicken.
groups.
Pig, cow, chicken. When you leave those three, you have lost me.
Well, all right.
And they're always like this. With
Not
like,
even with a side of ketchup?
No. I tried lamb once. It was like meat bubble gum. I had, oh God, it was awful.
Then it wasn't cooked right, maybe.
It was, and I was at someone else's house. I had to suck it up. I could not hide my disdain for the food. So I ate it as quick as I could and said, no, I'm full. I can have no more of your lamb, a.k.a. meat bubble gum. So I was like,
how long ago was that?
Years ago, but I'd still wake up in cold sweat.
I see. Okay.
That thing gets
You were
me,
like
man.
12.
Oh, my God. It was just like, every bite I was this is awful. This is awful. No, like stuff they cook. It's cool to watch what they do, what they come up with, but they add like peppers, cheese, all this food that I would never ever eat. Yeah, I would never ever eat. I want there to be the most bland cooking show ever. Like today, we're doing hamburgers and fries
with a little salt and pepper spice.
Yeah, the only spices you can use are salt and pepper. Go! You have 20 minutes. Hurry. That's it. That's all I would want. Today we're doing steak and a baked potato. Go. Another Tinder one here. Guy sent a girl a bunch of questions. Pay attention to the last one.
Okay.
Skittles or Starburst? Sunrise or sunset? Whiskey or wine? Coffee or tea? Hot tub or massage? Mountains or beach? Top or bottom? Brokeback Man. You had to end it with a sexual question right off the rip. Writes back, sexual? You mean top or bottom? I was talking about yogurt. Typically, I go with Greek yogurt, but do like fruit at the bottom. Terrible save attempt.
Dummy. Yeah.
Terrible.
Dummy. Yeah.
Awful save attempt.
No, no.
Terrible save attempt.
Really? Yogurt.
That was your get out of. That was like, oh no, I'm in trouble.
Whether it's fruit on the bottom or not.
Here's let me see here. Messages. Looks like it's on Facebook. Hi. The girl wrote back, why? Or the guy wrote back, why? Be safe. Thanks. You too. What a random ass.
That's so weird.
Hi. Why?
Right.
Be safe. Okay. I'll be safe.
The guy said why?
Yeah.
So he did not want her to reach out, obviously.
Oh, God. It's funny.
Q92.
For your Monday, a little isolated rain, maybe a little wet snow mixing in. It's going to be chilly, a high near 49 degrees. Overnight clearing out, widespread frost, our low 32. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Another Tinder one here. Guy sent a girl a bunch of questions. Pay attention to the last one.
Okay.
Skittles or Starburst? Sunrise or sunset? Whiskey or wine? Coffee or tea? Hot tub or massage? Mountains or beach? Top or bottom? Throwback man. You had to end it with a sexual question right off the rip. Writes back, sexual? You mean top or bottom? I was talking about yogurt. Typically, I go with Greek yogurt, but do like fruit at the bottom. Terrible save attempt.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awful save attempt.
No, no.
Terrible save attempt.
Really? Yogurt.
That was your get out of. That was like, oh no, I'm in trouble.
Whether it's fruit on the bottom or not.
Here's let me see here. Messages. Looks like it's on Facebook. Hi. The girl wrote back, why? Or the guy wrote back, why? Be safe. Thanks. You too. What a random ass.
That's so weird.
Hi. Why?
Right.
Be safe. Okay. I'll be safe.
The guy said why?
Yeah.
So he did not want her to reach out, obviously.
Oh, God. It's funny. Let me see here. All right, we got DM game here. I don't know what this one's from. Hey, cutie. Hey, how are you today? I'm good. Right here on today's Hit Music Q92. It is 8:57. We tabulated the scores. We counted all the votes.
It was really close.
It was very close.
I mean, we're talking 3 votes apart.
There could only be one winner, and we called our winner. It was contestant number 1.
Yep.
It was my man, Jeff, from Canal Fulton. We called him, gave him the good news. Here's what it sounded like.
Hello?
Is this Jeff from Canal Fulton?
Yes.
Hey, Jeff, if we're calling you back, it's a good reason, right? It's good news, right?
Absolutely. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, man, we just did the voting on our Facebook, on our text line, everything, and we tabulated it up. It was close.
It was very close.
But you are the winner. You're going to Sonic Temple Music, Art, and Music Festival.
Oh, my God, that's so amazing. Oh, I mean, that's all the groups I grew up with, all the good new metal. And, the best thing about going to concerts is just meeting people and becoming friends and family with them.
Well, I am so excited. Yes, you get to go, and hopefully you'll make a lot of friends while you're down at the historic Crew Stadium in Columbus, May 25th through the 28th, and you'll get to see all those bands you love, like Foo Fighters, Tool, Rob Zombie, Kiss, so many more. Just tell everybody your favorite radio station that's sending you to Sonic.
Q92.
Congratulations, my man. Enjoy that. 8:58. Coming up the 9 o'clock hour. We have a $25 gift card to Old Carolina Barbeque. We have Misconnections from Craigslist, and joining us for the first time today, going to join us every Monday, Mark Johnson from News Channel 5. He's going to be there. He's going to be with us. You'll be able to watch it, and he's going to tell us about the weather coming up this week and some other things we'll talk to him about.
Yeah, absolutely. And listen, if you're listening and you haven't been able to get through for, Christian, what's it called?
Pimp Your Patio.
Yeah, don't worry. You can go over to our Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter live stream. Pop in there, give it a like, maybe say good morning to us, and at the end of the show, we'll pull a finalist from one of you guys.
It's Morgan Wallen. Think about me on Q92. Oh yes. Okay, now I do remember that story. That was at Studio Fit 1.
Oh my gosh, you blew up Rick's studio?
No, I was getting changed. I had to get changed in my gym clothes.
Okay. Oh, and someone walked in on you changing.
I was in there, used the bathroom. I thought I locked the door. I swear to you, I locked the door.
Yeah.
Because I was very cognizant of where I was. And there was a bathroom, only one bathroom. And yeah, the trainer girl walked right in while I was mid-change.
Not Mary. Was it Mary?
No, not Mary.
Okay.
Mary would have laughed at Mary, and I would have laughed about it.
Okay.
Day. No, but that was funny. And then I had to take the class with her after that. I had to go sit on a damn ball and bicycle, knowing this girl just walked in and saw me changing. That was fun.
I bet.
The whole time, like, only you, Christian, only you would get into this situation.
The biggest songs from the biggest artists. Today's hit music, Q92. We are Q92.
Text message. What pisses me off is when you're driving along and 3 damn deer decide to run out in front of you. Rage room. Hopefully you didn't hit any of them.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's fine. But yeah, it's not. It'll get your heart rate
It really will.
to see them.
I almost killed Thumper the other day coming to work. I forgot to tell you about that.
A rabbit?
Yeah.
You almost killed a rabbit?
I mean, he just darted right out, and then I looked in my rearview mirror, and I saw him, like, roll.
Yeah.
I was like,
you
oh my
did get
God.
it.
But then he got up, and he totally kept hopping. So I'm hoping I just, like, maybe, like, the air from my tire, like, knocked him over because he was able to get over to the side of the road.
I did. I murdered a possum once in a minivan.
Oh.
But I'm convinced he committed suicide.
Like he threw himself out in front of you?
Because he ran out, saw the lights, turned around to go off the road, and then at the last second, came back out.
Changed his mind.
Got him with the double thud.
Christian.
Got him with the double thud.
Oh.
And I was with a girl at the time. And she was like in tears.
Yes.
And I was like offended.
Oh, that just gave me chills.
I was like offended. I was like, oh, yeah, because I veered at him. Like, that's what I did.
Right.
I was like, the guy ran off the road, then came back on. Like, what you want to do? Hit a tree?
Well,
like when the minivan's moving, honey, it's moving. We can't slow this train down. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Sunroof right here on today's hit music Q92. 8 minutes after 9. Hello there, everybody. Welcome into the 9 o'clock hour. Thank you for having us on your radio, streaming us at Q92radio.com. Or if you're watching us on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter page, thank you. Anyway, you're checking out the show. We appreciate having you guys on with us this hour. Another busy one. We're hoping to be joined by Mark Johnson. News Channel 5 does our weathers here at the station. He's gone viral on social media before he is a star.
Yes.
He's going to be joining us every Monday to kind of give us an update on the week ahead as far as weather in Canton and our area. You know, Dover, New Philly, the whole our listening area.
Yeah.
And also we're going to talk about, who knows, his garden, whatever else we want to talk about. He's the man. The Cavs, maybe. He's a big
Whichever
Cavs
way
fan.
the wind blows us.
We'll see.
Get it?
I do indeed. Well done, my friend.
Thank you.
So he'll be joining us. We've got a $25 gift card to Old Carolina Barbeque. That's yummy.
We do. It's true.
We're going to give that away, not to mention Misconnections. I'm in the process of preparing them to tell to you later on. Frisky. Frisky is all I'm going to say. Frisky.
I bet.
Frisky, and a couple Canton ones.
Uh-oh.
See, yeah. So we're feeling frisky this past week on Craigslist. We'll get into that also. For those watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, we got something for you this hour as well.
Yes, we do. Listen, we are not above bribery. Head over to our Facebook page at Q92 Radio. Find that live that we have going on, that live video stream of Christian and I, and just like it. Give us a like or pop in and say good morning. Also, same goes for YouTube and Twitter. Just give us a like. And at the end of the show, we will select one of you guys to be our very next Pimp Your Patio.
There you go.
I can't do it as good as you.
Pimp Your Patio.
Finalist. And you could be in the running now for this 6-piece furniture set for your patio.
That's if you're watching on
so easy.
Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. If you're listening and you want to be another finalist, don't worry. Nicolina, Keller, and Ryan at Night are going to have more opportunities for you to become a finalist. We call the winners Thursday morning at 8 o'clock. So this hour, Mark Johnson from News Channel 5 joining us. Misconnections from Craigslist and a $25 gift card to the Old Carolina Barbeque. It's all coming up this hour. Right now, it's Ed Sheeran and Eyes Closed. It's 9:10. It's Q92. I'm a bigger Food Network fan than I used to ever before with the fiance. I'm a big fan of I don't know what the name of the show is.
Chopped.
No, it's the Tournament of Champions.
Oh, yeah.
Big fan of the Tournament of Champions. It's funny because I don't know anybody yet. And the fiance's like, oh, she's good, or oh, that's him. He did this. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Well, she's about to know every single detail since she's home, with the
knows
baby.
Them already,
so.
and I'm just learning, but I enjoy it. And it's just funny because every time I watch, I'm like, I wouldn't eat that. I wouldn't eat that. I wouldn't eat that. But I do love the randomizer.
Oh, is that where they pick an ingredient, or
He spins everything, and you find out what you got to make, how you got to make it, and how much time.
Okay.
Big fan of the randomizer. Big fan of that. So I've been watching that.
Have you ever tried to replicate one of those recipes, though? Like, she?
Well, no, because I'm too picky of an eater.
Well,
I would never
there's not a single thing they've made that you would
because they put cheese on everything, or it's like lamb, or a meat that I would never eat. Hamburger, steak, pork chop is where ribs. Pig, cow.
Those are your four main
cow,
food
chicken.
groups.
Pig, cow, chicken. When you leave those three, you have lost me.
Well, all right.
And they're always like this. With
Not even with a side of ketchup?
No. I tried lamb once. It was like meat bubble gum. I had, oh God, it was awful.
Then it wasn't cooked right, maybe.
It was, and I was at someone else's house. I had to suck it up. I could not hide my disdain for the food, so I ate it as quick as I could and said, no, I'm full. I can have no more of your lamb, a.k.a. meat bubblegum. So I was like,
how long ago was that?
Years ago, but I'd still wake up in cold sweat.
I see, okay.
That thing gets
You were
me,
like
man.
12.
Oh, my God. It was just like, every bite I was this is awful. This is awful. No, the stuff they cook, it's cool to watch what they do, what they come up with, but they add like peppers, cheese, all this food that I would never ever eat. Yeah, I would never ever eat. I want there to be the most bland cooking show ever. Like today we're doing hamburgers and fries.
With a little salt and pepper spice.
Yeah, the only spices you can use are salt and pepper. Go! You have 20 minutes, hurry. That's it. That's all I would want. Today we're doing steak and a baked potato. Go! Are you looking to make some easy money? How? Do you like motorcycles? I do not. If you go on a motorcycle run with me tomorrow, I will give you $100. Why? I don't want to ride by myself. Sorry, but no thank you. Here's the best part.
Okay.
This run is for two little kids that were born handicapped. I'll bet you feel sorry now.
Dummy. Yeah.
Major dummy. That deserves it. Hit the button again.
Dummy. Yeah.
Joke's on you.
Seriously? Okay, so it was probably like a poker run. But see, he didn't, if he...
Well,
shouldn't the conversation have been like, hey, I have a poker run tomorrow. It's benefiting 2 disabled children. I don't want to do it alone. Would you come? That conversation may have ended differently.
I just don't think you ask a girl you've never hung out with if she would like to go on a motorcycle ride with you.
And not even tell her that, like, it's a charitable, like...
Well, joke's on you. It was for charity.
If that's even true. I mean,
that is funny. He was going to pay her $100. 100 smackaroos.
Why don't you give that $100 to that charity that you're riding for and just don't go? Just donate.
Boom. Bangarang. Lauren.
Thank you.
Love it.
Thank you.
Love that. Oh, man. All right, let's go. Oh, man. All right, let's go now and read some more. Again, feel free to keep sending them in. I enjoy them all.
Yeah, and don't forget, we're live over on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. You can join the conversation.
A conversation they were having. They obviously had talked before. This seems to be a Tinder one. You hear? The girl writes, what? Do you have a new girlfriend? He writes back, yeah, we're not dating yet, but we've started talking. Fantastic response by the girl.
He's leaving the door cracked.
Makes sense as to why you stopped sending me wiener pics.
Dummy. Yeah.
Just a reminder, girls don't really like those, gentlemen.
Not at all. Not even a little.
Another one here. This looks to be a Facebook one between a girl and a guy. The girl sent one response. The guy sent a lot. Question. Wrote back answer. Thin crust or deep dish pizza? Better question. How in the world are you single? We matched on Tinder, by the way. I know you're out of my league, but figured I'd take a shot anyway. Have a good night. Here's my favorite one. I could write you a song.
So we went from pizza to you're hot to let me
How are
write
you
you
single?
a song. Right.
Which I'm not convinced is necessarily a compliment. I know it's always intended.
I'd be like, yeah, dude, how am I single? Like, that's where you get mad. You don't think she's frustrated?
It's always intended as a compliment, but it's one of those compliments you give that sometimes people are like, all right. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I could write you a song. Then you
It's
wrote,
like,
tough crowd. I've probably had too much Jack Daniels. Sorry. So he offered to write her a song.
I would have been like, yes, and send it in a voice note. And then I would have shared it to my social media.
Ever. Send it in the voice note.
Q92.
For your Monday, a little isolated rain, maybe a little wet snow mixing in. It's going to be chilly, a high near 49 degrees. Overnight clearing out, widespread frost, our low 32. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Today's hit music Q92. It is 22 minutes after 9. Still to come on the show. A $25 gift card to Old Carolina Barbeque. We still got to do Misconnections on your Monday. Everyone trying to find love on Craigslist. We're going to read some of the buttes for you. I got to tell you, I said this earlier. Frisky. Very frisky today.
I can't wait for those then.
That's all coming up right now. Really, really excited about this. A new feature we're going to add to the show. Obviously, you guys know you can watch us now from 7 to 10 daily on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter as we try to be multimedia.
We are doing our best.
2023, so we thought we got to get good entertainment, good guests, people that are interesting, people that you know you want to see and talk to. And one of the first people we thought of is Mark Johnson from News Channel 5.
Yes.
You hear his forecasts all the time. We always share his Facebook Lives, whether it's winter weather, whether it's storms and tornadoes. We always share his weather lives because no one, and I mean this, no one does it better. And he's joining us right now on the show and live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Mark, thank you so much for agreeing to come on and join us a little bit on Mondays, man. We really appreciate it.
Good to be here. How are y'all?
We're doing good. How was the old weekend?
Well, it was, you know what? It was a little chilly. I had all these things I wanted to get done outside. And, of course, Mother Nature said, you're staying in. We're going to make it rain. We're going to make it chilly. So I just kind of sat inside and watched everything outside.
To say, well, at least your wife didn't throw nothing at you this weekend. Right?
Yeah. How do you know she didn't? How do you know she didn't? I've got some really good cover girl on right now, you know. No, I'm kidding. She would never do that, but you know, I get the side eye a lot. Well,
we're looking forward to talking to you every week, getting the kind of like a look ahead at what the week's going to bring us here in Stark County in our listening area. Also, right. I feel like we should get gardening tips from you every week too. I feel like we need those.
You got it. Well, let me. Can I move my camera and show you what's going on in my house?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see.
How do I do it? Let's see. Okay, first of all, Here's the rose bush that I had to bring in because we're going to get a frost tonight. So it's in a pot. It's in full bloom, and it's inside the house to keep it warm.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Okay. We got all of these blooming things over here that I haven't planted yet on the fireplace hearth here. So they're in bloom, and they can't be outside because let's go outside. You notice I got my winter coat on, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to put my hood on. I got my protein shake. That's how I start my day. I got my pups here with me. Come on, pups.
Aww.
Come on. Look, Costa says, I ain't going out there. Yes, you are. Okay. So I'm outside right now, and if you pay close attention, you'll see snowflakes flying down around me.
Oh, God.
Because it's actually snowing right now at my house. It's about, and somebody's mowing. Can you hear it? Somebody's outside mowing their lawn.
Welcome to Northeast Ohio.
Right.
Mark.
Welcome to Northeast Ohio. So I'm going to sit down under the cover here, and behind me you'll watch the snowflakes flying.
Oh, my God.
It's about 39 degrees, right now 38. It's snowing on a Monday in April. What is it, the 24th?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just need it warm.
Speaking of, when do you think we're going to start seeing some stabilization in these temps?
Well, I just looked at the 6 to 10 day outlook and the 8 to 14 day outlook before I came on with you.
Okay.
And unfortunately, it looks like the trend is for below normal temperatures for the next 2 weeks. Now, that takes us almost into the middle of May. Now, Mother's Day, I'm hoping, because let me point out, the last two out of the last 3 Mother's Day weekends, we've had snow.
Oh.
So moms, I'm hoping that we're going to get the cooler air out of the way now, and then by Mother's Day we're going to warm you up and see 80 degrees. That's the plan. But for the next 2 weeks, we're cooler than average. Average highs are in the lower 60s this time of year. Yeah. So look for a lot of 40s and 50s.
All right. So I can't put my sweaters away just yet.
Don't put them away. In fact, double them up.
Oh.
Well, do we at least think, Mark, that in that 2 weeks or after Mother's Day, we might finally reach where we want to be?
I think we'll be on an uptrend. That's the goal. That's the hope.
Okay.
But the closer we get to the middle and end of May, the better chance we have of really starting to see that consistently warm weather settling in.
So like this time of year, like one of our Mother's Day traditions is we always go get our plants. We get our hanging baskets. We get our plants to put in the ground. I love it. Like I chose this tradition, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago we started it.
Right.
Are you telling me that maybe we should get those plants, but also bring them in the house like you have?
Well, if you're going to get them today, yes, because we're going to have a widespread frost tonight and probably tomorrow night another widespread frost.
Okay.
So you're not going to want to put anything out the next few days. And why would you? I mean, look at it. It's snowing, it's cold, it's rainy.
Yeah.
And but by Mother's Day, if you do the Mother's Day weekend shopping, you should be able to start planning on putting those outside, planting them in the ground, and being able to hang them outside.
Now, for those who are maybe new to gardening, or maybe like me and just dumb. Now, if you were that person that like, oh, it's no big deal, it's one frost, and you left out your stuff, what are you risking?
Well, you're going outside this morning and finding that little tender annual all wilted over and dead. I know a lot of people who. I went to the garden center yesterday, and there are tomato plants in pots ready to go. So if you bought your tomato plants in pots yesterday, and I know people who will do this, they'll go get a tomato plant or 10, and they'll stick them in the ground this week, and then they'll wonder why they die. Number one, too cold, too much water, and of course, overnight frosts. That's the trifecta of what's going to kill it. So don't do it yet. Middle of May at the earliest, you're going to start planting your stuff out. Late May is better. When I was growing up, my grandfather would never plant his garden plants until Memorial Day weekend, because then you knew there wasn't going to be a frost.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's probably good advice if you don't want the garden ruined.
That's right.
This is good stuff. I'm looking forward to these calls every week, Mark. This is really cool. Again,
Yeah.
we're going to get gardening tips, weather forecast. But what we got you here, too.
Yeah, I'm not wearing pants, by the way.
Hey, I used to do that, too.
To each their own.
Till HR. Now I got to wear pants every day. No, I know what a big sports fan you are.
Yes.
What are you thinking after that Cavs game yesterday?
I'm thinking they're done. I'm thinking they are so far in our heads right now, there's no way we're going to get out. I mean, you have our top scorer who scored 72 points. What did he throw down last night? 9?
Yeah,
12
and a half, maybe. Oh.
I mean, it was bad.
I agree with you. They look mentally like
just
fried right now. Like they're just, I don't know if it's intimidation or what. They look just like out of it right now. Like they're confused at all times.
I agree. They have, again, they lost their mojo. They can't make a layup. So let's just chalk this one up and try again next year. Unfortunately, I hate saying that, but there's no way they're coming out of this series going on to the next one. I mean, we were down 3-1 at one other time in our recent history. We were down 3-1.
It's true.
We were.
And came back and won it. But by the looks of this team, I mean, good grief. They're just looking like where are we? What do we want to do today? When's the pizza coming? That's what I'm thinking.
It's frightening. And then obviously, beginning of the week anyway, Guardians at home against the Rockies. Obviously, some people might be heading up to the games the next few days. If they're going, they should probably dress real warm, huh?
Real warm. We're going to have some dry weather settling in beginning tomorrow. So it will be dry. But again, you're going to be in the chill. So you're going to see temps in the 50s for highs and 40s during the evening hours. And a lot of diehards say that's great. We'll go for it. But if you're like me, I want 75 degrees and a $17 beer and a hot dog. And I'm not going to get that. I'm not going to get that on Wednesday or Thursday.
Folks, it gets no better. You got forecasts, you got gardening tips, you got forecasts for Guardians games this week.
That's right.
You got it all. Mark, we're really looking forward to having you join us.
Thank you very much. You mean I have to get up this early every Monday?
Yeah. Unfortunately, you do, but we're really looking forward to it. And thanks for adding some greatness to the show every Monday. We appreciate
Thank you. Yeah. I'm going to go in and put on pants.
All right.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you, Mark Johnson.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
All right, Mark Johnson, News Channel 5 chief meteorologist, going to be joining us now every Monday. I like that. We get weather, we get your gardening forecast, but also we'll give you like forecasts if you're going to the garden. I should ask about rubber ducks, but it's the same weather.
Yeah.
So if you're going to a rubber ducks game or a Guardians game, he'll be able to tell you what that's going to look like this week. I think it's going to be really cool.
It is. And you know what? Like we've said it before, he's so fun and he's so funny. Like he has such a great personality. He's so much fun to work with. We think you guys are really going to enjoy him when we have him on.
I've said this multiple times too. One of the most genuinely nice people and fun.
Yeah.
life of the party type of guy. And he's the kind of guy you can walk up to and say, hey, you're Mark Johnson. You'd be like, yeah. And he'd talk to you. And he's the kind of guy who would sit there and talk to you for 10 minutes.
Yep.
He's that cool. And he's
super
fun,
guy.
And he's a
great meteorologist, and we're very lucky to have him.
Part of the show now on Mondays, 9:32 already. Coming up next, Misconnections. Again, Frisky. Frisky is the key for Misconnections. That's coming up. It's Machine Gun Kelly, Emo Girl on Q.
I am.
Text message. What pisses me off is when you're driving along and 3 damn deer decide to run out in front of you. Rage room. Hopefully you didn't hit any of them.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's fine. But yeah, it's not. It'll get your heart rate.
It really will.
To see them.
I almost killed Thumper the other day coming to work. I forgot to tell you about that.
A rabbit?
Yeah.
You almost killed a rabbit?
I mean, he just darted right out, and then I looked in my rearview mirror and I saw him like roll.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. But then he got up and he totally kept hopping. So I'm hoping I just maybe the air from my tire knocked him over, because he was able to get over to the side of the road.
I did. I murdered a possum once in a minivan.
Oh.
But I'm convinced he committed suicide.
Like he threw himself out in front of you?
Because he ran out, saw the lights, turned around to go off the road, and then at the last second, came back out.
Changed his mind.
Got him with the double thud.
Christian.
Got him with the double thud.
Oh.
And I was with a girl at the time. And she was in tears.
Yes.
And I was offended.
Oh, that just gave me chills.
I was offended. I was like, oh yeah, because I veered at him. That's what I did.
Right.
I was like, the guy ran off the road, then came back on. What do you want to do? Hit a tree?
Well.
When the minivan's moving, honey, it's moving. We can't slow this train down. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I'm right there with you, Christian, on the text line. There's no holding it when it hits me. I have a roll of toilet paper in my car just in case. I should have wet wipes in my car.
Really?
Just in case. When we would go on family trips, my dad would always bring toilet paper in the car.
Where did you go on vacation?
Buffalo, New York. Well, it was vacation. My dad would go there for his cancer treatment.
I understand that, but there was no rest stops along the way?
Yeah, but just in case.
Oh.
Sometimes it's next rest stop, 35 miles. I don't know. You apparently have the strongest ass in the world. I don't know.
Maybe it's because my parents made me hold it. I don't know.
I guess. Not everyone could be 2 hours. That's fine. I'll just sit here.
I knew people that would take a potty chair with them.
I've never pooped in the woods.
No, I haven't either.
Say I've never done this.
I don't even know that I could. I think my body would actually stop it from happening because it'd be this is not right.
Well, I gotta go. I gotta go. That's why I have no problem pooping in public. Not public, but in public restrooms.
Yeah.
Not afraid of that. It's called a nest, people. Make the nest. You're good to go. So you don't want to touch the seat. I will tell you that. Take that. Sometimes they have those things you set on top of them.
Yeah.
If not, take that toilet paper.
That disintegrate the minute that moisture hits them. So if there's anything left on the seat from the previous person, it
become a mama bird. Make a nest. Sit on the nest. You're good to go. Right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. It is Monday. We're in the 9 o'clock hour, 9:39 to be exact. So it's time for Misconnections. I scour Craigslist for those looking for love and sometimes other things. And I read the best ones that I find from around our area. Could be Northeast Ohio, maybe some PA, maybe some West Virginia.
What other things are they looking for other than love, Christian?
Mainly sex. Let's start here. First one, backed into you, North Canton.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
I backed into you in Speedway on Cleveland Avenue, Northwest. You said you liked what my hoodie said. Your smile made my day. That's it.
Okay.
No get a hold of me.
Maybe that one really is like, just wanted you to know.
Smile made my day. North Canton, Monday at McDonald's. We met at McDonald's. You said you were here every Monday. I'd like to meet you again, spelled M-E-A-T.
Oh, my gosh.
Let you figure that one out for yourself. Next up, looking for Erica, Akron, it says. We danced together at the North Canton Eagles dance about 3 weeks ago, and we hit it off really well.
What is happening in the North Canton?
But you left before I could get your number. Hope I see you again. Loved dancing with you. And then he goes, anybody want to be friends? Male for female only. I don't know.
Okay, I loved meeting him, but if I don't find you, I'm open to other people.
If anyone else. This one's gross. Fun at Summit in Warren, Ohio. If you don't know, that is an adult theater.
I did not know. Thank you.
Had fun with you Friday afternoon in the theater around 1 p.m. Would love to meet up again. What was I wearing? So I know it was you.
Wow.
There you go. Yeah, Summit, that's an adult theater. They're still around.
I did not know that.
Now, I don't know that there's many, but there is one.
Okay.
This one, my maybe all-time favorite one of all time, and it's only a sentence, people. Title, Feet, Bessemer, Ohio.
Oh, I can already tell. It's going to make me.
It's only one sentence.
Okay.
You were looking at my feet in Walmart. I'd love to send you photos. That's it.
Ew.
That's it.
Ugh.
This isn't someone asking to see. This is someone offering to send the photo.
I get that. I still don't love it.
You don't always get that. You normally get the, can I see your feet? She's like, you want to see my feet? You were looking at my feet in Walmart. I would love to send you photos. There you go.
Alrighty.
Blonde on a smoke break in Gahanna, Ohio, I believe. Or maybe West. I'm not sure. Gahanna? Gahanna sounds more exotic. I waved.
Okay, go with that.
I waved to you when you were on your smoke break Friday at the picnic table by Blatt Boulevard and Research Road. Hope to hear from you. Let's do some lunch sometime. I drove by in a big car. You can't miss it. There you go. You're on your smoke break at that corner, and a guy with a big car that you can't miss drove by and honked.
Hey, he's looking for you.
Love to hear from you. And finally, we'll end it with, you had the extra long cables and got my car started.
Woo-hoo! Hot.
My car wouldn't start at the McDonald's on Rochester Road in Troy. Thankfully, you had the extra long cables and could reach to get me started. I tried to give you something for your help, but you wouldn't take it.
Ooh.
If you see this, contact me. I want to thank you.
Because she's loving it.
There you go.
Get it?
I get it. I don't know if that's on the menu. Well done indeed. Another edition of Misconnections from Craigslist. You get it every Monday. And still to come here on the show this morning, coming up, a $25 gift card to Old Carolina Barbeque. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 10. We'll hook you up with that. And if you'd like to become a finalist for the Pimp Your Patio, you need to be watching right now on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitter.
Yeah, it's your last chance. If you're listening to the show right now and you haven't been able to get through, you can go over to our Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter live video stream. Pop in, give it a like. Maybe say good morning to us at the end of the show. Anybody who's interacted with it, we'll pull a finalist from you guys. So you have another shot right there. And you can do it. Listen, I know you might be at work. It's fine. Just take a second and do it real quick. Just real quick. Pop in.
It's coming up. It's Meghan Trainor Mother. It's Q92. Here we go. This looks like Facebook. Let me see. Can I pay you? That's the first message. LOL for what? How much? What do you offer?
Oh!
Do you sell pics? You're beautiful, by the way. We'll just slide that in. What kind? What can you pay? Boob pic. $15?
For real.
No, it gets better. GTFOH, if you know what that stands for, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely not. His response, 20? He went up $5.
$5.
Absolutely not.
And she's going to be like, oh, 20. All right, I'll do it at 20.
$15 for boob pics? No. Oh, I'm sorry. I insulted you. 20, of course.
Now, if you're smooth enough, you have them Venmo you, and then you just don't send the picture. And that's their penance for being so stupid.
Oh, man.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there's a cue to call if I ever heard one. Would you like to win a $25 gift card to Old Carolina Barbeque? I would, but I work here. I'm not eligible. You are. Just give us a call right now. Caller 10 330-450-9292. If you are the 10th caller, you win the gift card. It is that simple. Caller 10, good luck. Are you looking to make some easy money? How? Do you like motorcycles? I do not. If you go on a motorcycle run with me tomorrow, I will give you $100. Why? I don't want to ride by myself. Sorry, but no thank you. Here's the best part.
Okay.
This run is for two little kids that were born handicapped. I'll bet you feel sorry now.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
Major dummy. That deserves it. Hit the button again.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
Joke's on you.
Seriously? Okay, so it was probably like a poker run. But see, he didn't, if he...
Well,
shouldn't the conversation have been like, hey, I have a poker run tomorrow. It's benefiting 2 disabled children. I don't want to do it alone. Would you come? That conversation may have ended differently.
I just don't think you ask a girl you've never hung out with if she would like to go on a motorcycle ride with you.
And not even tell her that, like, it's a charitable, like...
Well, joke's on you. It was for charity.
If that's even true. I mean,
that is funny. He was going to pay her $100.
Why don't you give that $100 to that charity that you're riding for and just don't go? Just donate.
Boom. Bangarang. Lauren.
Thank you.
Love it.
Thank you.
Love that.
Hey, it's Nicolina, your midday diva, and you need to join us every Thursday at 11 a.m. for Downtown with the Diva.
And start flavor.
So we'll give you weekend plans.
And an amazing local giveaway just for you.
Make sure you join us every single Thursday at 11 a.m. on Q92.
Got Christian and Lauren need a little advice.
All right.
And this might help Christian out someday, too.
Okay.
At what age do you think it's safe for your child to play sports? I would think that would depend on the sport a little bit.
I agree. I mean,
You're talking about like tackle football.
Yeah.
What my brother and his wife did is they got all three of their boys into flag football first.
Yeah.
They played flag football for years.
Yeah.
And then they transitioned in, I want to say like seventh and 8th grade, they went to tackle football.
Yeah.
Like, well, they did like, yeah, Ryan just finished his 8th grade. Noah's going to be in 7th next year. My nephew Michael is playing in 8th grade next year. So that's kind of how, and then my other nephew Michael just started football. First sport he ever played, tackle football. But he's in 7th grade.
Yeah.
That was kind of, if you're talking that kind of contact sport, that was kind of the plan that my brother and his wife did, and I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
Because you learn some of the fundamentals in flag.
Oh, I agree.
And in a less physical toll. And then you understand. So when you go to tackle football, you have
you learn the rules of the game. Like really what the game's about, I think. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of organized sports. I think that.
I think they're great. I think they're great. And I'm sorry. I think they're great for socializing with and getting social skills. They're great for exercise.
Yeah.
Getting them off the video games and out of the house.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. I think whether your kid shows an interest in soccer, baseball, softball, I agree. Because my son, I promise you, if he we'll ask him. I'll never force my kid. I will never force my kid. I will be, you and I think agree on this. If you sign up for something,
you've got to finish it.
You're going to see it through.
100%.
If when the season's over, you decide that's not for you, fine.
Yeah.
But if we're playing a season of, let's say, soccer, you're playing soccer.
Well, to me, a commitment's a commitment. You teach them that early on. Like, if you're going to commit to doing this and you say you want to do this, you have to follow through. Yep. Because, I mean, that's life. You have to follow through.
Oh, this one's great. You look familiar. Person writes back, no. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. It's Q92, hello, who is this?
Hi, this is Joe.
Hey, Joe, where are we calling from this morning?
I'm calling from Minerva.
All right, Joe from Minerva, good news. You're caller number 10, so you're the winner.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Joe. You love some barbecue?
I do, of course.
All right, well, you just got yourself this $25 gift card where you can head to Old Carolina, enjoy their hickory smoked pork, their chicken, brisket, ribs, so much more. Just tell everybody your favorite radio station that hooked you up.
Q92, of course.
Congratulations, Joe. enjoy that Old Carolina Barbecue gift card. I'm a little jealous because I love barbecue food.
Same.
Congratulations to you. That's going to about do it for us. We are about done, but we do have a winner for our finalist spot for the Pimp Your Patio contest that we did for those watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Who'd we pick?
Nathaniel. So, Nathaniel, if you tuned in this morning on, actually, let me see where he tuned in from. He is Facebook. So, Nathaniel, you were on the stream this morning on Facebook, checked in with us, said good morning, like that post. You are our next finalist for Pimp Your Patio. So we've reached out to you. We'll exchange information with him, and he's now in the running to win this gorgeous 6-piece patio set just in time for summer. Don't worry. You didn't get through to us today. That's fine. You're going to have chances with Nicolina, with Keller this afternoon, with Ryan tonight, and who knows? You may get another stream finalist tomorrow during our show.
Thank you guys for listening today on the radio. Thank you guys for streaming at Q92radio.com. Thank you for watching on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitter. We appreciate. Congratulations to all our winners here today. But our other patio finalists, Brandon from Canton, Megan from Salem, Jeff from Canal Fulton won Plead Your Case. He's going to Sonic Temple Music Festival. And Tara from Maslin, our cracked egg trivia winner this morning, and Joe from Minerva got himself a $25 gift card to Old Carolina Barbeque. We hooked up Minerva, Maslin, Canal Fulton, Salem, and Canton today.
You know what? That's a lot of winners.
A lot of winners.
A lot of local winners.
That's going to do it for us. Again, we'll be back tomorrow morning at 5:30. It's a Tuesday. More chance to become a finalist for the patio furniture. And, of course, we'll head to the Q92 Rage Room tomorrow in the 8 o'clock hour as well. Thank you guys for listening. Big thank you to Jake for producing everything behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Jake is the man. What a handsome man he is. And Nicolina, your midday
You're
divas.
making him blush.
That's the idea, my friend. And Nicolina's in here next, followed by Keller in the afternoon, followed by Ryan at night, because we are live and local all damn day. Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy yourselves.
See you tomorrow.
Post Malone, his new one, Chemical. It's Q92.